Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Blunt Talk NOLA. Coming at you live. Got a good one for y'all this week. We're going to be talking about police training and what type of training do they have. We're going to be trying to look at all three different level aspects of police training, whether it be local, state, federal, or what have you like that, to try to see what type of training do they go through to deal with people of color or people from different races or anything like that. Because there's been a large uptick in the way police are handling situations when it comes to people of color, which we've been seeing that for the last several years. Um, the way they deal with minority groups, people from different races, different countries, and stuff like that. So we're gonna be discussing that and try to give you the best we could give you. That and in other news. So for that, um, let's get the introductions out of the way. I'm your host P Dot on the spot,
Silent Child 17, God's Son.
and Chop Tracks will be in the building. So let's get right into it, man. How your week been going, brother? And things of that nature. What? Oh, I got a quick question before you do that. Have you been seeing the Battle of the Band video?
I'm usually up on that, but no, I haven't.
They've been putting out a lot of good stuff. Just literally this whole week, like people been putting out stuff with Southern, in the car, saying no. I haven't been seeing too many people post stuff from like all the other local high schools that's involved in like the Battle of the Bands and stuff. But everybody been looking good, man, and a lot of them been putting out good energy. And I've been like, every time I find some videos, I've been putting them, sending them to my old lady and clicking like. And some of them, like I be saying, not just because I'm a Southern fan. I like the band, I like the school, the football program, but a lot of the other bands been bringing their own little fire and heat too. So it's like I've been checking everything out. But back to the original question: how was your week?
It was gravy, bro. Like on a dry ass turkey, bro. It was gravy.
That's why I
Yeah.
said gravy like on a dry turkey. That's a
Hey,
good
man.
one.
You know I be having my little quotes and shit, but yeah, bro,
Hey,
I've been running smooth, bro. Ain't nothing to complain about. Even if I did, you know me, I'm not the complaining type. So, but yeah, it all panned out for this week. You know what I'm saying? Smooth,
that's,
smooth, bro.
that's what's up. I ain't been having too many issues myself, man. Work been going pretty good. It's been slow, and I guess that's because it was revving up for the holiday season. A lot of people, as far as products, goods, and services, like we got put on hold for some stuff, man. We've been having products sitting in the warehouse for like a couple of months, waiting to be shipped. And the people like, nah, put it on hold because we don't have enough orders to go out. So that kind of slowed us down. Even though we was already somewhat ahead of schedule, it still slowed us down from being able to get more work done. So that wind up, you know, slowing productivity down, getting people laid off and stuff like that. But for the most part, still been able to work and do whatever I need to do and handle business. It, it's good, but I can't complain. Like I said, brother, he done laid off so many people, but they kept a brother on, so that's another good thing. But so right now we're gonna go ahead and dive off into the end of the news and see what we got popping out there for that. Um, what an audio is that? I know we had an audio for it. Let me play it. Well, you know what? Bypass the audio. Let's just roll with it. Do you have anything for in other news?
Um, I figured you just wanted me when I read the text message. I thought you just wanted to send one video.
Well,
I didn't even think about.
I mean, if you, I always thought I'm usually the one that don't have no in other news. Well, I've been trying to keep up with current events and stuff like that. So if you don't, I do have a couple. Um, some of them was stuff that I had saved from previous weeks, but just because my CPU wasn't acting up, I do have it tonight. So I will go
Okay, let him
ahead
rip.
and get one up on screen for you. And bro, this kind of dials back to bro, the Antoine Massey thing, and it kind of goes into as soon as it, I'm gonna pause it right there, and it kind of goes into what's been going on with the Antoine Massey thing because this is it's been a tactic that's been used against brothers by sisters before, and I feel like the brother got by her own admission by the young lady who caused the whole situation with him, even though he was wrong for uh joining in the escape. you know he was wrong. You wasn't supposed to be running, and you ran out there, and now you got a charge added on top of what you already had, right? But there's been audio, email, and um even personal, what's the word I'm looking for? She basically admitted to having this man thrown in jail for something that he didn't do, all because of what she thought he was doing, if that makes sense. Now she said it's because that's what she found out or whatever like that, but he's saying none of that actually happened, and but now you come back and say, well, I did it because. So I want y'all to
Okay.
hear this one and um, give me your insights on this one and tell me what you think after that.
I'm Diamond. I'm from Uptown. I'm from the 17th.
Oh, this woman right here, her name is Diamond White. Now, Massey claims the domestic abuse battery case he was booked with was filed by a jealous girlfriend. She got mad and thought that I was dealing with another woman. That's why she did what she did to me.
I found him talking to a different female. I was mad, and I'm like, well, I know the only thing I can really get you with is by trying to send you to jail.
How did you and Antoine meet?
One of my cousins was fooling with his cousin, so we wound up meeting like that. And I'm Diamond. I'm from Uptown. I'm from the 17th.
Oh, this one.
So over here on the corner side, it says, uh, know the streets history. Antoine Massey wasn't a man of power, privilege, or protection, and that made him easy to target. His arrest was based solely on the claims of an ex-girlfriend and emotional storm fueled by anger rather than truth. Behind the scenes, however, a very different story was unfolding. Months after the accusations, the woman who had, let's see if I can get it to scroll. Oh, dad nabbit. Give me 1 second. Get everything off the screen. What the fuck is it doing? I don't want to let me scroll. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, so months after the accusation, the woman who had triggered the case reached out to investigators and the district attorney's office with a heavy confession. She had lies, not once but repeatedly, not privately, but in emails directly to the DA. Nola Street's history has the email. In recorded conversations and finally in writing on a signed withdrawal form admitting the allegations of rape and kidnapping were fabricated out of anger. But instead of correcting the injustice, the truth disappeared. Evidence confirming the recantation wasn't just ignored, much of it appeared to be suppressed, blocked, or quietly redirected away from the official's case. Despite knowing the allegations were false, the machinery of prosecution kept moving, determined to secure a conviction based on a story in its own witness had already disowned. Wow. What you say, brother?
Yeah, just to rewind, I seen that Massey, I think we talked about that too when he did that recording. We
Yeah.
played that, and that was a part of the recording when him breaking that whole situation down. So for her to come now and say that, it just shows another thing that dude said that should have been handled in the justice system to make sure everything is on the up and up. Now y'all got him in jail for well, I know what now for what, but when he was there, he was there for something that he didn't actually do, and then nobody did no kind of due diligence to try to figure out, how we could make this right. And
Mm-hmm.
and that's a big part of the problem when it comes to our justice system. Um, they act like they all for shit at one moment, but then act like they can't find the evidence and all that shit the next moment. So it's that weird game they play with people, and I just hope LeBron get him a good lawyer to where they could actually do something about a lot of this stuff. Get in front of a good judge and hopefully hear his story out, because I mean, when you in the bind or when you in something on your own, then yeah, you should take responsibility for that. But when they got you down wrong, bro, I think there should be some responsibility on their end as well. So yeah, man, good positive energy coming towards you around, for you in the future.
Yeah, because I feel like I've heard those types of things before, and I'm gonna tell you, I saw it firsthand when we was living up in the Seven Ward, before Katrina. You know, it is one thing that the person on PO, he on parole or probation or whatever like that. But to sit there, call the police, knowing this person did you absolutely nothing, and stand up there and lie, even though you're the aggressor. A lot of the times I saw that shit happening up in the 7-1, bro. It was the woman that was the aggressor behind the shit, and the dude like, man, I ain't even did nothing. What is you talking about? And it just was always something like that. And now to hear this brother saying that, man, this girl lied on me. He got the paperwork to prove it. And for him to have the paperwork in hand while he making the video. And then all of a sudden, nobody knows nothing. Oh, well, we don't have the witness statements. We don't have this. But that's a tactic, like you say, that's a tactic that the DA typically does to ensure getting a conviction, knowing that shit is gonna, like, you gotta fight hell and high water just to get that conviction overturned because of the type of state we're in. Or even though the evidence could support what you're saying, nah, we gonna hold on to this bit of evidence. We're not gonna no, we're gonna suppress that. We're gonna squash that. And that's not fair. You know, when we speak of justice reform and all that stuff, that means somebody got to get with these DAs and let them know, like, bro, look, y'all can't be doing that. Like, if you know that there's evidence that support what this person is saying, regardless of the fact that it's your job to prove them guilty, you can't suppress evidence that shows that they're innocent. You know, and I think that deep down inside, justice reform would have to start in the DA's office. Like, no more, oh, well, we're going to keep this bit of evidence. We're not going to share this with the prosecute or with the defense. Because they do that. They'll have evidence that they know is not the right evidence that can win them the conviction. They'll hold it. And then say, well, we don't have all the evidence to support that you are not guilty. Everything we got says you're guilty. And a lot of that's corroborated testimonies, like what coerced testimonies, stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, well, he did it. Well, who said he did it? Where were you? How do you know this? You know? And why is it that these so-called witnesses that's supposed to be for the DA don't really have the factual information? Because when the prosecution or when the defense get up there and go to grilling them, the DA do everything in their power to object and get certain things that are said removed from the record or thrown out, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But these guys, it's a cricket game, bro. And the DA, if we're going to talk about justice reform, I think that's one of the first places that it needs to start from, you know. And I got another one.
Just right quick, let me ask you a question though. Should it's a two-part. How do they find out if somebody perjures the court? And number two, should there, for what she did, should there be some kind of fine or charges that need to be made into law?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna answer the second one first, because what she did by calling the police, making the accusations, and the stuff that she did, yeah, that is definitely a charge. That's false reporting, right? False reporting of a crime. That is a felony. That's not, especially knowing the type of crime that you report. It's one thing to say, oh, I was mistaken or this or that, but you openly admitted to lying about the situation. So you basically perjured yourself, because you sworn on an affidavit that this person did all that. So that's perjury right there. Even though the case hasn't went to trial yet, just the affidavits that you signed off on and the statements that you made was perjury, because you're swearing under oath, but even before you go to court, that what you're saying is the truth. But then you turn around and go back to the DA and say, well, look, I made the whole thing up. I was lying. I was mad. I didn't want him to go to jail, but I wanted to hurt him. Like, what kind of shit is that? And what the first question was, should there be a fine? Generally, the fine for that
should
is
there
jail.
be a fine or charges? My first question was, how do you perjure yourself?
Oh, how do you find out if they perjured themselves?
Yeah, if they, that's what I asked you.
So
how they finding it out, right?
So that comes through the investigatory process, right? Like witnesses, like a lot of the time that people say stuff like that, like she said, wait, let me go back, because it was certain things that was said in that, whatchamacallit, that kind of stuck out.
And while you're getting that, I'm asking, and I'm give you the reason I'm asking is because of the video and what she admitted on the video should be a part of some type of investigation to find out if she's lying to y'all or not, or if she is telling the truth, then how how do y'all go forward with this? You know what I'm saying? Even before you even go to court, or even if this is going to see a court,
And see, that's
like you
that's
say,
typically
charges. I think it should be some kind of charges or fines. But I don't know, how they look at that type of shit. But knowing that they know people done lied to them before, but then you get them on the jury stand line, and then you go forth after that. So before y'all even get to the stand and you find out that they lying, should there be, what I'm saying, some kind of fines or charges put on them? Like even before that, you see what I'm saying? How does that really work if you know, what I'm saying? Or if you don't, just give me a good example of something that you think how it should go.
generally people who get caught with perjury, they get jail time. Like they literally will hit you with jail time for perjuring yourself on a stand. Um, and to go back to the thing about what she was saying happened, she signed a withdrawal form admitting that the allegations of rape and kidnapping were fabricated. So,
What's good, Kate?
so she admitted that the allegations that she made of rape and kidnapping were fabricated. So she's saying to the DA, "Hey, I made that up." Now, on the other side of that, the one thing that says that these types of things happen to you now, you have to understand. You say you were kidnapped, right? Where did he kidnap you from? What was the move that he kidnapped you? Why did he let you go? You say he raped you. What proof do you have that he raped you? Right? Y'all say y'all were in a relationship. You were the girlfriend. So there had to have been sexual contact between you two for however long y'all had been dating. So at what point did he rape you? And what was the method that he used to do so? Right? Um, did you go to the hospital? Because they always they start to ask that question now. Did you go to the hospital? What were the signs of said sexual assault? Right? Um, was there any devices used? They want to know all of that, but you have to be able to give them something to work with, other than you just saying that you were actually assaulted and kidnapped. And that's the problem that I think we have with the justice system too. It's kind of it's a double-edged sword at this point, because you don't know when they're telling the truth or when they're lying, right? And it's getting harder and harder to prove things when, and I get it, especially with ladies and they get sexually assaulted, it's embarrassing, it's degrading. You mentally have been screwed up at that point. And I'm not saying I'm a full-going expert on this, but I have heard people talk about it, and the one person I know said that a friend of hers had that shit happen, and she just blocked it out, buried it in the back of her mind, and tried to forget it. And the first thing that came to my mind is, I've heard about people doing that, and then years down the line they snap because they've been trying to suppress that emotional damage, that physical damage, the trauma that came with the assault for so long, that something triggered it, and they snap and they wind up doing something that gets them either locked up or thrown into a mental facility, because they've been sitting there trying to suppress that stuff for so long, instead of trying to get the help they need to move forward in life in a healthy manner. So yes, At the end of the day, she's sitting up there telling people or telling the DA, this man did this to me, this man did that to me, and then turn around after the man done got arrested, thrown in jail, literally facing trial, you know, to go back to the DA and say, "Oh, I made the whole thing up." So now the DA trying to figure out, are you under duress when you come in here and say this to me now? Did somebody threaten you to come in here and tell us that tell us you made the whole thing up? They don't have no way of knowing none of that now, because now they can't even believe you because you telling them you lied. So how they know you not lying now? So being that she did do that, I think that a charge should be pressed on her for false reporting. What's the other one? It's false reporting. I think the first one is false reporting and perjury. Perjury itself is like jail time. False reporting is jail time. So yeah, if they don't do nothing more than give her 5 years in jail and $15,000 fine, right? That, I think that would be a start. And how to find out would be them having to do a thorough investigation into her background. How many times have you made this type of claim before? You see what I'm saying? Have you, think about it like that. Have you made these claims before? How many people you done dated that's been on parole or probation? You know what I'm saying? And it's all a matter of digging back through them people that she dated and finding out, did they have a call against them from her? You see what I'm saying? Then it shows a pattern. And once that pattern is found out, now you got something to really work with, because now you know what her mode is. Like, oh, because I'm mad and this, that, and the other, I'm gonna call the cops and report to your PO and tell them you did me this, you did me that. So, that's the other thing, man. But yeah, they definitely got a way to find out if she perjured herself. But she did, and there's like, really, we got to think about what the hell is going on with the criminal justice system down here in this state, as well as across the United States. Because Louisiana is not the only place that them women do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It happens a lot of places. But I got the next one. I got the next one dialed up, man. Wait.
All right. What up, dude? That boy got that first cut, man. Man, you see it, dog, huh, man? Come on, man. Motherfucking Giuseppe Aficionado around this motherfucker, you. What that nigga called it? That nigga said Juan Carlo Esposito around this motherfucker. Junior, nigga. Yeah, bro. I chop my shit, bro. Thank you, dude, dog. You know what I'm saying? The little light haircut and shit. I like it too, though, bro. That bitch kind of fit my little peanut head.
Oh, I ain't even.
You can go ahead, P. I was just
oh no! Look, I just come back. I was looking at the private chat. One of our listeners in the private chat. Put him up on stage. What up, K Spizzle? If you're talking, you gotta unmute your mic, yeah, because I can't do it for you.
What up, family? What's up, fam?
What's happening, brother?
Happy belated Turkey Day to y'all. How y'all doing? Making out?
Yeah, happy holidays to you too, bro. I'm cool.
Nah,
bro.
I was just listening at y'all running it just now, but you right though. You got her background definitely got to get checked out.
Yeah, they gotta investigate her background and see. Like I say, it would be an easy thing to investigate the person that the allegations are being made against, But when do you investigate the person that's making the allegation?
When something suspicious, as if like her coming and try to say like, everything was fake, or try to
But that's
denounce it.
but see, that's the crazy thing. They only doing all that. See, you would do that after the fact. You done already arrested this man. You done already set a trial date, but you never did any investigating on the end of. We gotta see if she's telling us the truth first. Yeah, go ahead, get him off the street. But if we find that this lady is lying to us, we're just gonna go ahead and let him go. No bond, no none of that. And we gonna let his parole officer or his probation officer know that this was somebody who made a false allegation against this man. You see what I'm saying? But to go to the links that they went through of the man saying, "Hey, I didn't do what she's saying I did. Y'all could check it out for yourself, this, that, and the other," and y'all don't, and then turn around and now she come to the DA office and say, "Oh, I made the whole thing up." So now you want to go investigate her, or do you go ahead and just say, "You know what, man? Because you wasted our time, our money, you put this man in jail under false pretenses. We're gonna go ahead and press charges on you." Because I guarantee she's still walking the streets. I guarantee she's still walking the streets. So this next one, man, it's really, really fucked up, bro. It's real fucked up. And I do not understand why, if you know you have a baby in your arms, would you even bother getting into a shouting match, a fuss, let alone a whole physical altercation with somebody, and you got a baby in your arms? This is the most disgusting and disturbing thing. And quite honestly, me personally, the mama need to go to jail, and all the parties involved in the fight need to go to jail for the death of that baby. So check this out. Now, I want y'all to not so much pay attention to what's being said, right? Because I just basically told y'all what happened. But it's more so of follow the actions of the person and watch the video carefully.
Gotcha.
Guys, after moms gets into a fight and drops it, she dropped the baby. How you swing on somebody with a baby in their hand? Look at this shit.
The baby.
A 3-month-old baby is dead after police say a mother dropped the child during a fight.
Prosecutors say Karen Harris got into some sort of a dispute with another woman on Friday. At one point.
Now, they jumping her at this point, but I want y'all to watch the... I'm going to let it play. Right here. Between the lady holding the baby and the lady in the pink dress. Why didn't you just go ahead and walk off? Now, the lady done swung the bag at the girl. At this point, you got all legal right to defend yourself and your baby. But that looks like that's a newborn baby.
Yeah, that's what Do asking. He asking what you just asked. Do you know how old the baby actually is? Because it does look just
newborn.
Got here.
That baby couldn't have been no more than probably two months old.
Hospital the next day, she said the child fell.
That's another thing. Hold on.
This is crazy.
I'm going to let it play again because I want y'all to hear what the news reporters had to say about it too. Because this plays a very key role on why I say all of them should have went to jail. Every single one of them.
I don't even know. Like, I have been livid. I have been mad. I've been arguing with people, but there's no way. I know soon as I would have seen a taller infant, anything, baby, kid, my tune to change. It's like, all right, I see you. I cannot be that mad that I will swing on a person holding an infant newborn in their hand. This is sad. Whatever they get, they deserve. Anything that they get for behind that, they deserve it. And the mother too. Like, how you even finding yourself getting in an altercation with a newborn in your arm?
In your arm.
What are you on? Y'all both out of pocket. This shit just was all wrong, all together. Like, this is sad.
Gotham Ghetto Gospel.
Shout out to Gotham Ghetto Gospel. But I'm gonna let that play again because I want the news report to say what what the mother did.
Oh yeah, Gotham.
Yeah, I don't need all that. That's too much.
Baby dies after moms gets into a fight and drops it. She dropped the baby. How you swing on somebody with a baby in their hand? Look at this shit.
The baby.
A 3-month-old baby is dead after police say a mother dropped the child during a fight.
Prosecutors say Karen Harris got into some sort of a dispute with another woman on Friday. At one point, the baby falls out of Harris's arms and hits its head on the pavement.
And look, they got a dude involved in the white tee. Where he come from? How you get involved in that? Man, come on.
Harris waited until the next day to bring the child to the hospital, and the baby died shortly thereafter.
Police say that Karen Harrison was holding her baby when she was hit by another woman. The infant...
Nah. From the video, the bag missed her. Right? The bag missed her. You wasn't exactly hit, ma'am. You had time enough to go give you... Matter of fact, before all that even happened, you had time enough to go give whoever was standing off to the side, whoever knew you, girl, here, hold my baby. Furthermore, you ain't supposed to be out there fighting nobody. Your body's still open from having that goddamn baby.
That's a good point.
And not to mention the fact that that baby head was uncovered. It looked like it was kind of on a chilly side out there. Well, not really chilly, but just the fact that that baby wasn't protected at all.
She got the empty bag body, P. She got the empty plastic bag body. Like somebody had water in it and they dumped all the water out. That's how her stomach is right now. She out there swinging. Hey, man. Everybody got a choice in life. You got free will, P-Dot.
That is true. And look what your free will about to cost you.
That show you the sense of urgency people don't have.
Sense of urgency or should we say sense of decorum?
Like just awareness and in certain situational awareness. It's like,
yes.
Oh, that's poor. Terrible, man. That's terrible.
I really don't. I don't get how you get to be that, like dude said, how you get that mad that you even forget that you got your
you was holding
baby. Huh?
Yeah, like you say, you was holding your child. That's crazy.
How you forget? How did it even progress to the point where you jaw jacking back and forth with somebody? I don't know, man. That like, does it get that? Do these arguments get that damn heated that you forget you got a baby in your hands? Or do
I'm with you until you say forget. Because if she would have forgot, she would have been dropped that damn baby. She made sure she had a hook on that motherfucker when she went dead when she did. Not giving her responsibility. I'm just showing you the mental capacity that motherfuckers be thinking on, P.
She thinks
like you still trying to
Hold your
Grip
baby.
your baby. Thank
And
you, bro.
swing on
Like,
another motherfucker.
like you ain't first when you first saw her and knew you was mad at her and you knew you wanted to swing. She didn't drop the baby then. You feel me? And then run over there. She actually held the grip on that motherfucker like a football and tried to do some Jerome Bettis type shit to the girl.
But, like,
some shit.
That moment, if you was that mad, you ain't have nobody you can pass your baby to, like, hold my baby real quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Pete. She ain't forget, Pete. That bitch ain't forget nothing. She knew what the assignment was. I got a whole list, motherfucker, while I'm trying to do all this extra ass shit.
And then you a small person fighting a bigger person.
All the way down bad. Unacceptable, dog.
Yes, that was a yes. I'm not gonna call you Lucius. Yeah, D. That was that was a baby.
That's Dub, Peter. You know Dub.
Oh, what up, Dub?
Yeah, that's Dub. That's his that's what he was saying in the
name.
chat. That's his YouTube channel, name, yeah.
Oh,
That's crazy, bro. She really went from 0 to losing your infant real fast. Like,
bruh, again, there has to be some type of, okay, all right, what do we say to this person? Ma'am, you have been brought before this court for the unintentional unenlivening of your child by way of a fight. How would you, as the judge, watching the tape, explain to this person that you, as well as everybody involved, that man, that woman that was swinging on you with the bag, all three of y'all about to go sit down for the rest of y'all lives in prison?
But question is, would you think the judge determined that she was protecting her and her baby?
Nope. And I could tell you the answer to that is no. Because
so who caused action first?
It don't even matter who caused
it. Don't it technically it don't, but I'm just saying in situation, if she couldn't move with her baby, then
nope. You look at the video, she had free and clear space to get out of there. She had free and clear space to get out of there. Wasn't nobody behind. Look, wasn't nobody behind her or on side of her. And when you approach the lady, putting your hand in her face is when she swung the bag. So at that point, both of y'all were the aggressors.
Right.
You just should have took the better route and got out of there. You know what? This ain't worth my time, and walk the hell off. Because at the end of the day,
hey, do it like a lady, bitch. Hold up, I'm coming back. I'm gonna put my fucking baby up. Dealing with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm coming back. Hold on, bitch. Stay your ass right. I don't know, Pete. And like you say, bro, you coming at me with it.
She could have still got it in with her.
It could be weird though too when somebody coming to jump you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the circumstance does match for the questions, but it's like, what do you actually do in that situation? Slash taking care of your child first. Slash that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? What's the next thing after you take care of the child? Like how do you respond to that shit?
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from her defense. Like, what would they say? Like,
Thank you, Dub. Yeah, Dub said that's what I'm thinking. Like, hold up, let me secure my precious cargo first. Yeah. if you love your child, you think about them first. Especially in a situation like that. Like, hold up, I got this baby in my hand. Ain't no way. Bro, I'm sorry. I don't care how mad a motherfucker get. You knew when you walked up, you had your baby in your hands. So it shouldn't have been no debating on that one. And that shouldn't have even been a second thought. Let me go put this baby up. and then I'm gonna deal with you when I come back out here. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you come back out that bitch with a whole pew pew and let loose. You see what I'm saying? At least your baby safe. But you put not only yourself in danger because you was essentially about to get jumped anyway, but you put that baby in even greater danger. Even if the baby hadn't fell, what if that baby would have accidentally got punched in the face or punched in the top of the head or neck broke or back broke? You see what I'm saying? All these possible scenarios, all because you didn't think to say, let me go put my baby down. Let me not even get involved in this altercation with you. It don't be worth it.
She let the worst case scenario happen.
Yeah, exactly. And that is ultimately the worst case scenario. Then, instead of bringing the baby to the hospital right then and there, which again probably would have saved that child's life, you lay up there and wait and bring the baby to the hospital the following morning. So at whatever time the incident took place, all the way up until that following morning, you ain't think once to say, let me bring this baby to the doggone doctor.
That swelling built up. Yep.
You dropped it, and then they dropped the baby on the head. That first of all, what they always tell us, them babies' crown, their head is still open. The crown.
That's a fact. She was in the parking lot too, huh? At that black cement.
Yeah.
That black rock shit down there.
Yeah. Like I be telling my children, that ground is unforgiving. You fall on that motherfucker, you gonna pay some type of way. Either it be some skin or it's gonna be some teeth. You gonna pay. You know, and that's the reason why, you know, I still maintain the position I maintain. All of y'all involved in that bullshit with that baby done lost their life, about to go sit down for the rest of yours. No, I specifically hope they don't get no jury trial. Nah, because the jury gonna try to find some way to be lenient on the mama instead of looking at the obvious fact that she should have went and put that baby down. Get that baby out of there first. You feel that mad about it? Okay, go back and fight after you put that baby up. But I got one more for y'all, man, and I'm gonna close out in other news. Have y'all heard about the Campbell soup, man?
Talking about the fake chicken?
Not just the fact that it's fake chicken, but what the vice president of the company had to say about the said fake chicken stuff.
The 3D printed meat?
No.
What? Oh man, wait till you hear what this man go to talking about, bro. Oh, this man was getting down. So, okay, volume already up and good. Check out what this man was saying. Listen to this, y'all.
Former Campbell Soup Company employee is taking legal action against the food giant, and he's making some explosive allegations about one of its top executives. Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. Those allegations are now at the center of a lawsuit claiming the company's vice president went on an hour-long tirade attacking the company's products and employees before taking aim at its customers.
And the former employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally.
He has no filter.
Bally, along with another supervisor and Campbell Soup Company, named in a lawsuit filed Thursday. The suit claiming Bally made racist remarks, admits to coming to work high, and Garza fired for coming forward.
What do you think about the things that he was saying?
Make a fool.
Oh, just pure disgust.
Garza says he usually worked remotely for Campbell's headquarters, based in Camden, New Jersey. But thinking he'd be discussing his salary with Bally, he says the recording taken in person at a restaurant.
They couldn't think for the thousand like these dumb
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January, keeping the recordings to himself.
He had never had any disciplinary action. They had never written him up for poor work performance.
Garza says no one at Campbell's ever followed up, and it's taken him 10 months to find a new job, calling the way the canned soup company handled it simply terrible.
They have a motto, like we treat you like family, here at Campbell's, come work for us, we treat our employees like family. That's not the case.
We did just receive a statement from Campbell's. It says, quote, "If accurate, the comments in the recording are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company. We are actively investigating this matter." We've also reached out directly to Martin Bally.
All right, what y'all got? Well, Spizzle, I'm gonna let you go first. What you got, brother?
Bioengineered meat. I'm with him on that one, man. I wouldn't want to eat something that's been bioengineered and it's been processed and had additives and all kind of chemicals and shit added to it, and you know what I'm saying. And then just to think about how many years that they've been selling that soup for. And for them to just come out and be speaking on that, it's crazy, man.
Okay, so what you think about him making racist remarks while talking about the bioengineered meat? Because think about it, you are the vice president of the company. You know what's going on in that shit. Don't talk about like he said. Now that I know what's going on with it. No. You the fucking vice president of the company. You been knew what's going on with that
what
shit.
was going on.
Huh?
Yeah, he been knew what was going on. All that was planned to what? Make people sick and have high blood pressure. And then they have to do what? Go get meds for the pharmaceutical companies. That's what? Making money off of people. That's actually killing you slower.
That's right. Give you one thing to cure one thing and fuck up a bunch of other shit. Yeah, we're gonna give you this blood pressure medicine, but what we're not telling you is it's gonna fuck your kidneys up, gonna fuck up your liver. You might have some incontinence problems in your bowels and all that. Think about them commercials coming on TV. They tell you about this drug to take for one thing, but they tell you all the potential, what they call potential side effects.
Yeah.
So, but aside from that, when you think about the racist remarks he was making, that's a whole nother thing. So that right there tells me what you got going on.
And with in the company he keep, what they got going on.
The company you work for.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you knew about the bioengineered meat, you knew about all of the chemicals and the additives and the fact that this product is sold more in impoverished communities as something that, think about it, people live by, oh, it's flu season, let me stock up on some Campbell's chicken noodle soup with the bioengineered meat in it, with the high dose sodium in it. I don't care how much water you add there. That
make you think
salty.
about the factories. How many factories are down with doing this process?
All of them, if you ask me. There's no such thing as a safe food no more. Even if you buying vegetables, it ain't even safe no more. That's just a fact.
It
Remember,
almost
you
like
dealing with bioengineered fruit and vegetables now. Seedless grapes, seedless watermelon. And what they tell you, if it ain't got a seed in it, it ain't nothing good gonna come from it. Something that can't reproduce, I'm gonna keep eating something that can't reproduce itself.
it's not real.
It's not real. What you got, Silent?
Man, your boy who was doing all that fucking cursing and shit. He was the CEO. You was saying
He's the
vice
vice
president or some
president.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that nigga loaded tripping. Them people say this is unacceptable.
But look, that's what they say.
This
But he's the vice
nigga
president of
been
your
smoking and
corporation.
everything on the jizza. Peter,
This man and had a
I
shot.
see why his ass don't know why them niggas been cutting off what you call that shit, tofu and shit, and putting it in the Campbell's cans. Say, bro, I don't know what the fuck. I'm just joking. I know, that's a difference between that. I'm just saying, bro. Like this shit is out of hand, bro. Negligence. That's one of my favorite words, Peter. And this is a part of fucking negligence. I give a fuck how much money you make. You have to have some type of organization and be on that shit too, and be in every position in every section of whoever doing what, from the, like you was saying earlier, around from the factory lines to the motherfucker sitting at the desk, bro. Y'all, they gotta be on all that type of shit, bro. Because the minute they find out you into some fuck shit, or this nigga can't handle his cocaine and shit, as y'all can see, the shit gonna come and hit the motherfucking fan, y'all. It's gonna hit the fan, and then y'all know the first thing they gonna act like they don't know what the fuck going on. At the first thing they came out and said, yeah, we gonna investigate this, but this behavior is unacceptable. Nigga, the motherfucker, y'all hired him as a VP. That nigga ain't on the assembly line. The motherfucker got, you know what I'm saying? He got a little weight in that motherfucker. And y'all mean to tell me y'all ain't vex this nigga?
Real
This
talk.
the motherfucker y'all ain't vex?
Real
So
talk.
who y'all thought was gonna rat on y'all? Not no nigga on the assembly line.
He got
Y'all
a
get rid of it. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm trying to put it together, bro. But yeah, bro, that's all I want to say on now. What you say, Phil?
I was saying, like you was saying, he the VP, got a chair in the office. You mean to tell me you don't know this man?
There you go.
Y'all ain't see that nigga snorting that line of cocaine at the Christmas party? The fuck? None of his shit was called in or nothing. How? You see what I'm saying? They not even, so that means you do got friends around and they not even much reporting your ass, knowing you doing all kind of shit on the job.
Yeah.
You smoking cigarettes and weed and shit in the office.
Yeah. Snorting lines of coke and drinking Hennessy.
That nigga in there getting blifted. Like Biden Jr., nigga. That nigga in there getting toasted. And nigga asked him about, yeah, what kind of meat we putting in? Oh, we using the GM meat or we using the real shit? This nigga signing off for the GM shit because he's so high as a kite. I don't know now. See what I'm saying? I don't even know if he meant to sign off on the shit. He's so fucking negligent, though. When it comes to his job, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Campbell. But they better get their fucking act together because they're going to have a lot of lawsuits coming, brother. So, yeah.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for the input on End of the News. We're going to go ahead and dive right on into the segment. Let me man up for y'all right quick. Bam! Are police at any level trained on how to deal with different races? And I didn't have enough space to say races, cultures, people from different background, ethnicities, different countries, stuff like that. So I just wanted to add that in. But right now we're gonna discuss police training tactics. Like, what do y'all think? Now, aside from the, I'm gonna say basic protocol training, you know, how to secure a suspect, or you know, doing due diligence during traffic stops, or what's the other thing? Due diligence during traffic stops. Understanding the profile of a suspect, right? How to identify a potential suspect, right? Not racial profile.
What up, DD?
But to actually see the suspect himself, right? Like, oh wait, this the person we supposed to be looking out for. Da 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 da. Not just stopping random people saying, well, you know what? You fit the description. The description of what? Oh, well, we got a call of a disturbance. A disturbance where? You see what I'm saying? Like, just blanketed bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know, when I brought up the topic to them, they were like, yeah, that's a common tactic that police do. Well, we know it's a common tactic, but why do they think that shit is going to keep working? Like, you keep saying this and you think people supposed to keep just rolling with that. Oh, well, you say I fit the, you say, man, no, what the fuck is you talking about, man? I'm doing my business here. You know, I'm in the store shopping and here you fucking come. So do y'all, and the reason I put the question up there, do y'all think they are trained to deal with people of different races a different way than they would deal with somebody of the non-melanated kind? Like, do y'all think that they just do the shit just cause they think they got something to fuck over a nigga with?
I think within, it depends on the cop. So if you saying like if a white cop is pulling over a melanated person, you think because of you being melanated, I'm thinking they're putting up is their sort of way showing that, hey, I have the belt and I have the honor and badge on. So they want to put that certain authority on up front for you to respect them, when really the whole time you may be, you know, the dominant person upon them. So by them knowing you may be more dominant than them, then that's going to make them act accordingly, which means they're going to have more an aggressive approach with you than having, you know, approach with a white person. I think so, yeah.
To go back to the like you were saying with the question, I think there is a form of training that they do take, but the police itself, like he was just mentioning, with different states and different stations, they have these programs set up for officers to get this type of training when dealing with minorities, different races, and so forth. But that's the crazy part to me.
Diversity training. They call
it's more it's different. It's different ones too. It's not only diversity. It's different ones too.
Okay.
Yeah. But this actually, some of these programs just actually started, which is the weird thing to me, right? Knowing that the police have been racist for as, you know what I'm saying, as long as we can remember, and probably our parents, you know what I'm saying? So those type of programs should have been fucking in place, knowing that y'all were hiring racist cops, first of all. And second of all, you have other races in the police force that also follows that same line of policing, even though it's not even supposed to be happening at all. You're not even supposed to be questioning people like that. You're supposed to be going by your police training, and these extra things that y'all are doing. It just shows you what type of person that's actually in a police force. Like Round said too, a motherfucker might just be trying to join up on you and shit just because they're police and shit. Sometimes these motherfuckers just lazy, P. When you was mentioning and you fit the description bullshit. That's some lazy ass shit, or it's a nigga that won't you, period.
Yeah, won't you
And
back?
you look close enough. So to answer your question, yes, there is a form of training, but I don't think they actually abide by it. I think they do like everybody else do, take the little quizzes and shit just to get the badge and shit. A lot of these people are from gangs and other shit too, and I'm talking about white racist gangs as well as black gangs or whatever, Mexican gangs or whatever. Like, these people still be in the police force as well. So we looking at a person being trained correctly and then getting a job versus somebody being trained and they still get the fucking job and didn't try to learn shit about none of that shit. Still treat people the same way, still, fuck over black people when they see them and shit like that. So
even in your own
it's therapy, it exists, but these motherfuckers is something serious, bro, when it comes to policing. It's definitely a problem, and it's been a problem for a little minute.
That is a fact. And I'm going to agree with the both of you. And I also want to add on that we got to think about another thing too. The police forego their own protocol, their own safety measures, if you will, because how many times have we heard about police officers failing psych evaluations and still getting hired on as police officers?
Huh.
And what that lady name? Antoinette Frank, whatever her name is, the one that killed the Chinese lady at the store years ago, like in the 80s, 90s, something like that. That broad failed the psych eval 3 times before. Well, no, she failed the psych eval 3 times and still got hired on to the police department.
I go to show you.
Right?
Perfect example.
The guy that unalived what's that young man's name?
Ain't about what you know, is who you know. Huh?
Or what you could do.
It goes into the factor. Yeah, bro.
What's that? Trayvon Martin, the guy who unalived Trayvon Martin. He flunked out of police academy and became a security guard somewhere, and still was running around like he was a cop.
I know. How you a water boy for the police, P? That is crazy work.
Running around like he was
the
a cop.
fuck? Nigga, you ain't in the game? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Anyway, go ahead.
And you know what's crazy?
That
goes back to
boy
what
for
we
the
were
police.
saying about the legal system, because deep down inside, that man should have been found guilty, because the dispatch from 911, the audio, you could clearly hear the lady telling this man, do not engage the suspect. Let the police who are on their way handle it. Right? Yeah,
George Zimmerman. Yeah.
The lady was telling him, don't engage. I'm gonna go see what he's doing. That's not your business, man. Furthermore, why are you following him? You follow him from the time he got out the store to down the sidewalk around into.
No, how he said it, P. How he said it. Ma'am, sir, don't go follow.
I'm gonna get out and see what he's doing around here. What the fuck, bitch? That ain't your business. What if your daddy would have had a pew pew on it? Nah, I got this crazy looking white man following me. It's cold out here. I think it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining up kind of shit. Sure was. Nigga hit his ass with a flapjack.
How I know you not out here trying to do me something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your boy got some licks off on his head too, man. That shit crazy, P.
Well, so they say. Because they never showed us no pictures of him bruised up.
Yeah, they did. You didn't see them fake ass pictures for the trial? Them little pictures he had with the little bruises and shit on them and shit.
He did that shit to himself. Fuck.
P said, I don't believe it. This motherfucker here tripping. He the water boy for the police. following niggas around the damn.
Yeah, talking about they found blood on the concrete from where he was missing the punches and punching the concrete. Man, ain't no nigga missing like that. If I'm on top of you, you think I'm gonna hit the concrete? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You scrape that man knuckles on the ground and punch yourself in the face a couple of times and then told the people he assaulted you. But how would he have had the chance to assault you when they told you what? Do not approach him.
Yeah, he kept it in dead, bro. Loud as a motherfucker too. That shit was clear dead, bro.
And she said it on more than one occasion. So I don't understand.
My hands so bloody from
found him-
punching on the concrete.
I don't understand how you found him not guilty. He should
Goddamn
have been
moment,
guilty.
mind playing tricks on me.
So let me go ahead and put this. I got a couple of little things I want y'all to see, man. And the video that I'm about to present to y'all, man, these videos I got them from off of IG, and I don't know how YouTube feel about that, but I got these videos off of IG, and these are different videos that show different modes and how they treat people differently, even in their own home, right? Now, this first video it says when Gen Z, what it say? When Gen Z goes nuts and police had enough. Now, I want y'all to watch this whole thing and then tell me y'all take on this one.
Yeah, Doug, wasn't that in Florida? Yeah, stand your ground in Florida, I think.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Hey, sir.
He's a spaz. He's a spaz.
Hey, stay down.
Stop. Don't touch me.
Ma'am, you need to back up.
Ma'am, get the fuck out of my house. Ma'am, this is my house. Get out of 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 my house. No, get out of my house. Get out of my house.
No.
Get out of my house. I'm not with her. She will. Stop, please. Get out of my house.
You're okay.
Get out.
I'm okay, baby. I'm okay. Hey, what is going on? Stop.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get out. No.
Is there weapons in the house? Jesus Christ. Sir, step out, please. No. Sir, I need you to step out.
Nobody open the door. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Sit down. No.
If you don't open this door, we're kicking it down. Stay back over there. I got this. It's locked.
Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down.
Sorry, we're having her. Man, step out. Step out.
It's okay, baby.
Come here. Come here.
No.
We're gonna talk.
Nobody's touching me.
Okay, then step out here and talk. We don't want to touch you. You need to step out.
I'm in my house. Nobody's touching me.
Sir, step out over here.
Nobody's touching him. Nobody's touching him.
Step out over here, sir.
Nobody's
Step out here and talk to him, man.
Why? Don't touch me.
Robert, come here. Let's go.
For why?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Sir, stop.
I'm not.
Sir, stop. Back up. Stop now.
Be nice, sir.
We're just Jesus Christ. What's up? I got her left leg. Grab the legs and restrain them.
Why?
Just like we've been doing. Yep. Cross the legs. Cross the legs. Cross the legs and push them up. Bend the knees. I got her. Okay.
Stop. What the? What are you arresting for? What are you arresting for?
You're not under arrest. You're getting arrested for aggravated battery.
Dad, I didn't know because you guys take me to jail or do shit like this. I don't know I don't know. Dad,
Or 10-4.
where's my fucking dad?
He's sitting in his
This is
room.
his fucking table. That's not my fucking table.
I gotcha. No one said it is.
Hey,
He's never told me anything. He just keeps going off the cameras and refuses to tell me his name. I haven't asked him any questions or anything.
Oh, you didn't talk to him?
I kind of did. I mean, I didn't get anything in the story. He just stopped this at all. He's claiming that all his injuries are from him being jumped by some black guys with bricks a couple of days ago.
So he's changed his stories twice.
He wouldn't tell me his name even. So, but he's messed up. He's got a bite mark on his back. He's got open scabs. Like on his upper back.
Does it look fresh? Like, does it look
a lot of his injuries look fresh. Like he's got scratches all over.
Now, did y'all notice how greatly they took care not to grab their primary weapons and how they were gently talking to them and
I know,
trying to make friends with them and come on out of there. Now, when dude ran in there and shut that dude, what y'all think they would have did if that was a person of color?
kick that motherfucker in. It's your boy.
Not just kick it in, they'd have shot that bitch up first.
Your boy, he had to guide his ass like an airplane to do the other shit too. That goes with your segment, bro, with the training and shit. This nigga don't even know how to. No, you let her cross her legs, and I'm like, man, both of these motherfuckers need to go back to the police academy.
Yeah,
they don't know what the fuck they doing right now.
They just winging it. That's the term that they use. We're just gonna wing it. Cause ain't no way, bruh. If that had been a situation where they come in the house and people on the floor rustling and tussling with each other, them bitches would have been done swung on somebody.
Yeah, duh, we talked about that too. Remember the lady? They went in her kitchen and they thought she was made it seem like she was about to hit him with the pot, and they shot her right in her kitchen. Remember that shit?
Yes. Yeah.
Dub just brought it up. Yeah, Dub, bro.
They told her she need to go turn off that boiling pot of water, and when she went to turn it off, dude just started busting. Oh, I thought she was gonna throw it on me. How? When you told her go turn it off. You told her turn it off, so she went and turned it off. But yeah, so I just want them to see the difference. How they say contrast and compare. I want to see when they went for the taser, because that's a very telling thing. When dude got up and ran, how dude just took his time and checked for the taser first. Like he looked to see which side the taser on, and then grabbed the taser. Like, you supposed to know that already, right? Your gun, your lethal is your primary hand, and your non-lethal is your secondary. I'm just trying to see it. Look, get out of my house. Nah. At this point, they should have just grabbed her. Grab her, grab him, put them both in cuffs. They getting the zip ties. Look, they done ran in there and closed that door. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. They done closed the door. Now, what if they'd have both been in there on the other side of that with a gun? See, he grabbed a taser right there. Bam. He took the time to look for it, grabbed it, and got it ready to deploy. Any other time, that would have been a tragic situation, because they ran in there and closed that door. Oh, well, we were in fear for our life, but you ain't in fear for your life when it's these folks of non-melanated color. Two more after this, y'all, and then I'm gonna play my other little video, and then we're gonna get to you guys.
The property. I'm not sleeping. I'm waiting for my daughter. She's inside that building. Which building? The dance studio, right there. Her class ends in 10 minutes. You've been drinking? Your eyes look red? I just got off a double shift. I'm a firefighter. I'm tired. Sure you are. Let me see some ID. My wallet's in there.
Officer Lucas Bennett had been with the Boston Police Department for 2 years, and those 2 years showed a trajectory that should have concerned his supervisors much earlier. 3 complaints in 2 years, all 3 involving confrontations with black men in situations that required no police intervention. A man sitting on a park bench eating lunch, questioned for loitering. A man talking on his phone outside a coffee shop, detained for suspicious behavior. A man waiting at a bus stop with grocery bags, searched for possible theft. Each complaint ended the same way: verbal counseling that Bennett acknowledged but never internalized. One Saturday evening in Boston, His inability to see black men as people simply existing in public spaces collided with someone whose job involved running into burning buildings to save lives, and that collision would end Bennett's career before it really started, cost the city $1,600,000 and expose how departments keep officers who show problematic patterns from day one. A black man in his late 30s, Marcus Webb, was sitting on a curb near his car, waiting for his 8-year-old daughter to finish her ballet class. His body heavy from exhaustion after working a double shift at the fire station. No crime, no disturbance, no violation. Just a father waiting to pick up his child. But Officer Bennett saw him through a lens so narrow that a tired man sitting on a public curb registered as suspicious activity couldn't process that someone might have a legitimate reason to be exactly where they were, and couldn't imagine that the person he was about to confront saved lives for a living, while Bennett was creating problems where none existed. Before we continue, where are you watching from? If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Stories like shared, and your support helps us bring more.
All right, what y'all got?
Man, nigga told that man, sure you are. That part got me, bro. I couldn't hold it. That man said, I'm a firefighter, bro. Yeah, you can.
I just worked the double
Sure
shift.
you are. Sure you is. Wait, what the fuck? So it's automatic right there on the spot, P. If you don't even believe what a motherfucker telling you that he do for a living, though, like you're not even supposed to respond like that as a police officer.
Exactly.
Like you
And that just
talking
goes-
about all the way going past training and all that. Like you just literally out there harassing people, dog. And they say they got him on other stuff for the same shit, huh?
Same shit. Black men just being in places, bus stop, coffee shop. What was the first one? The bus stop, the coffee shop, grocery store, the park bench, just eating lunch. Like, damn, bro, nigga can't.
It's diabolical, bro.
Loitering in the public space, on public property at that, loitering.
Bro, you can't even fish in peace, bro.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that too,
I
bro.
saw that one, bro. That's just, and that was because of the racist neighbors. You know, what are you doing here? This doesn't look like a neighborhood you belong in. Who the fuck are you to say that? Who the fuck are you to say that, bro? That's like a motherfucker looking
Be
at
right
you.
back, P.
Me and my wife just talked about this the other night, man. A lady at an office we was trying to take care of some paperwork, and my wife was letting the lady know, you know, we both in college or whatever. The lady told my wife, he doesn't look like college material. Bitch, what does college material look like then?
Wow.
You know? And mind you, I had a 4.0 GPA.
Boy, what? I know, boy, I'd have been hot. There ain't no way, son.
No. See, that's the difference. People who don't amount to nothing. Like you got this job, you feel like you in position of power, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And you look down on a person because of how they look to you. Not what they know. Dude, and people think I be joking when I say this. I didn't do a lick of work like I should have been doing, and still got a 4.0 GPA. I had assignments that was supposed to have been done online. I ain't got no internet. But everything they told me, I memorized. And when it came time to take them tests, all I could do was answer based off of my memory. That's what gave me my 4.0 GPA. That's all college and school is about, is memory testing. What can you remember? You see what I'm saying? Knowledge and information, it is meant to be retained. What are you retaining? And when you take a test, basically they ask you, what did you retain?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So for this lady to sit up there and tell my wife, oh, he doesn't look like college material. Well, what does college material look like?
You told her that?
Well, for what? Why degrade myself? Why would I stoop to your level? Because it's just as ignorant for me to have to try to prove to you that I have a 4.0 GPA. I don't have anything to prove to you, regardless of what I look like. You brought on an assumption about somebody you didn't know.
Right. It just shows you how certain people think of people.
But that's what the police are doing. In that very situation that we just looked at, that's the first thing they did. You made a presumption. You've been drinking, your eyes look kind of red. The fuck? Wait, so I can't be tired, right? What if I was having bad allergy season? Because I know my eyes turn red as fuck when my allergies go to acting up. I got allergies. I got hay fever issues. I damn sure can't be around farm animals too long, certain ones. Or I'm going to flare up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Eyes going to turn red, be snotting and sniffling all over the place, and migraine after migraine. And you'll swear to God, I'm on some type of drugs. Because I be looking just like a fucking motherfucker out there in the streets. Head down, can't move, slumped over, bent up.
But still, like, what does it matter to you that my eyes are red? Am I driving?
Regardless whether I was driving or not.
But still, like, I'm
For
not.
you to,
Yeah, I'm back.
Think about the presumption. You presume you've been drinking. Your eyes look kind of red. Motherfucker, people have red eyes and ain't been drinking. Fuck. My wife asked me a couple of nights ago, my wife asked me a couple of nights ago, did I need some eye drops? I said, why? She said, your eyes red. My eyes was on fire too. But I was tired. Getting up, going to work early, working hard, coming home, body just tired. Wake up in the middle of, if you look at it, bro, you go to sleep and then you just wake up all of a sudden, of course your fucking eyes are going to be red. You see what I'm saying? This man done worked a double shift. So let's just presume that as a fireman, you already working 12-hour shift. He worked a double, so he done been up for 24 straight hours.
Your eyes gonna be red.
Your eyes gonna be redder than a motherfucker. He looked tired. He not even sitting in this car because he know if he sit in that car, he gonna go to sleep.
You ain't lying, boy. If I drive for 16 hours,
That's a fact.
I'm just saying. It's cool out there where he at. And
I sit on his hard ass curve. I know I can't get comfortable. I'm waiting on my fucking dog.
And it's cool out there. That concrete gonna keep your ass cold. You not gonna want to go to sleep out there. You see what I'm saying?
That shit hurt too, man. That shit hurt.
And then then you don't work
Shit'll
12
give you
hours.
hemorrhoids,
You don't work the double shift. So any little thing right now hurting your body because your body ain't had no fucking chance to run. Shit. He lucky that man ain't cursed him out. Man, fuck you.
He lucky that man ain't snap on him like that white bitch did your boy in the house.
On the real, huh, bro?
Man, get the fuck out of my face, man. Stop asking me them dumbass questions, man. I already answered that shit. Then you would have wanted to shoot him, I guess, huh? That shit crazy work.
I'm waiting on my daughter, and you pull up talking about my eyes red. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, here go the last video, and then I'm gonna go to the one I got on that talk about the so-called types of training that the police have to go through. This is the last video. So check this out, y'all.
What's going on? You said what? What's going on?
So imagine about what? So imagine about what? No, that's step in. Step in. You not in. You not in. You not step in. Step in. Step in.
Look at the baby, y'all.
Step in. Step in. I already talked to you The fuck you talking about? I told you exactly everything that was fucking going on. Shut the fuck up. I was a bitch right. That's why I fucking had you bad. You bad. Bring it inside, bitch.
Oh wait, my bad. This ain't had nothing to do with the topic. My bad, y'all. That was one I had for any other news. My bad. I played the wrong one. But this one right here is supposed to be talking about the training and diversity training and the stuff that the police are supposed to be going through, as far as their training is concerned. Here we go. Nah. That part right there.
It didn't play, P.
Oh shoot, my bad.
You still got the same screen up, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play it back. I want y'all to take note and tell me which one strikes you is like a 5-point bulletin that she's gonna have up on the screen. Let me know which one y'all think makes what she's saying a good point as well as a counterpoint. Because it's like I say, some of this is a double-edged sword, and I know fucking well right I couldn't be the one that be having to sit there and answer these goddamn questions.
Your ultimate guide to local government services and public records. Let's get started.
How does police training promote diversity? Have you ever wondered how police training can help create a more inclusive environment? Understanding the role of training programs in local police departments is essential. Police training promotes diversity by educating officers about the importance of respecting differences in race, ethnicity, gender, religion, disability, and other personal characteristics. This education helps officers recognize their own conscious and unconscious biases, which can affect their interactions with the public and their colleagues. One key aspect of police training is teaching officers to critically examine stereotypes and cultural assumptions.
First part. Aside from the education on respecting differences in race, ethnicity, gender, and stuff like that, the learning to recognize both conscious and unconscious biases. That's the first part, right? I think these guys know what their conscious biases are, right? And I do believe that a lot of the time we could say what an unconscious bias is, but I believe the unconscious part is the part that they act on the most. If you know you was raised in a racist family and you keep telling yourself, I'm not racist, I'm not racist, I'm not racist, that's you acting on a conscious bias side, or speaking on a conscious bias side. But your actions show different, right? I'm going to keep racially profiling Black folk, Hispanic folk, people who don't look like they belong in this area because it's a well-to-do area, or so forth and so forth. So we could say that that's them acting on an unconscious bias side, but I don't believe that when you dealing with law enforcement, there's anything unconscious about some of the things that these guys are doing. They are making conscious decisions to keep going, profile people of a certain ethnicity, or background or a certain race and gender. You see what I'm saying? The unconscious part is them not acting in a professional manner, saying, I know I'm not supposed to be messing with this man, but consciously I just can't help myself. You see what I'm
And
saying?
that's because that's the crazy part about bias, right? Like if you going by the book and you actually going by your fucking training, then you wouldn't even have a
bias. Right. You see
Rather
what I'm
that
saying?
bitch was, definitely, I'm with you on that. It's like they don't. It's like they have to name that shit something, P, because them motherfuckers is still doing it, bro. They still doing it, and they trying to figure out why y'all keep doing this. Why y'all keep doing this? I mean, if y'all not gonna address the real issues, then you're gonna constantly, you're gonna constantly keep having these same problems, no matter how many programs you put into place to say that, hey, we not about that type of shit. You were inseminated off that type of shit. Don't tell me about the goddamn police. Police was police. Police wasn't just like, there wasn't security and they became police. There was what you call that shit? Not slave driver. What you call it? Slave catchers and shit. Like that. Like that's a part of y'all history as a fucking police officer. So to address that first should be something, on the forefront, especially when y'all vesting these police, vetting these police. Like come on, like y'all don't know nothing about the man background or nothing. Y'all don't do no kind of checks on nothing. Y'all don't try to figure out what his face. All these type of things should be in place, dog, when you're trying to be a police officer, because first of all, you're a servant to the community. So you give up, you basically giving up all of that shit, because you have to be up in front with the people. You don't have that much privacy no more. You shouldn't have that much privacy no more, especially when it comes to public relations. Like you are a fucking police, dog. If you're gonna post something on Facebook and shit, people, the department and all that, they should know what you posting, and they should have some type of some type of alert when it lets the department know when they saying some bias shit, whether it's conscious or subconscious, whether it's racist shit and all that kind of rhetoric and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there should be something in place with that. But no, y'all don't want to do that. Why? Because in deep, they like that gung-ho bullshit, bro, that they be doing to people, bro, because it also put them in a place where they could say that we have the authority. See, when motherfuckers want to pull power around people, they act like they concerned about shit, but it's not a big of a deal. But we do need to, they go to talking like that and shit, and that's the shit. I don't fuck with, dog. Like, don't, don't blow smoke up my ass, bro. I ain't with that funny shit, bro. Like, don't even blow wind my way when you thinking I ain't gonna peep you out. Like, that shit crazy, bro, for them to do that. So just basing it off that, I'm listening to it like, y'all gotta make up some secret ass words to say y'all got racist ass police, y'all.
Right. What you say, Spears?
I mean, we do understand that, these prisons just, put out a major lawsuit because they ain't making money. So, it's kind of like they all play together. It's their job to enforce and to be, the way that they are, so that they can fill up the prison system so that they can make money off people, So I just, what I'm saying? I think, like y'all saying, the cops should go through a certain academy, and, what I'm saying? The ones that get to a certain status should be able to, be out on the streets and you know actually being hands on with the people in the community. Because like a lot of cops that's hired right now, none of the elders or nobody know them in the communities. Like back in the days, like you know, you knew who certain sheriffs.
Yeah, that's a good point, bro.
You know, you knew certain sheriffs that was in certain areas. Like now, you don't even know these dudes.
Nope.
They don't come out to try to, you know, do nothing with the kids or nothing.
They feel like that ain't their job.
But you,
no more community engagement.
Sizzle, he was about to say something.
But it's
but
like,
you protect and serve, my nigga.
Exactly.
I'm with you though, bro.
Exactly, that's your job.
No more community engagement. Cause think about it, down here in the 90s, what it was, walk the beat, and they only did that a couple of times just to make something up for the news. You heard me? Cause wasn't nothing popping, wasn't enough killing going on. Also, we're gonna have the police walk the beat and get to socialize with people in the community so they could get to know the officers. Them same officers that was walking the beat was no longer in that community.
Because they don't.
I was about to say, even that started becoming harassment because of the same situation we talking about. You know, that started becoming harassment, bro. That like, yeah, bro.
You can't win for losing, bro.
No matter how hard you try.
This examination can influence their behavior and decision-making. When officers learn to question their perceptions, it can lead to improved communication and reduced misunderstandings with community members. Training programs also discuss the negative effects of discrimination and prejudice. By addressing these issues, officers are encouraged to treat all individuals fairly and equitably.
Fairly and equitably.
I know. I'm about to say, we know it's a bad thing. What the fuck? What good do you see coming out of being discriminative and racist and shit? She said we're gonna pinpoint to the bad things. That's about nigga. What's the good things of a police being that? That's the main talking you're supposed to be. Like,
when you think about
how they explain stuff, bro, they want you to, you know, not feel slighted about what the real conversation is. But instead of them just having a real conversation, bro, that's the bullshit too.
I want to know equitably.
Accountability.
Mm-mm.
You think they're ashamed? You think they're ashamed for being accountable for all these lives?
Nope.
I'm about to say, I think some of them do, but they look at certain people look at shame a certain way too. Like a lot of them know they racist, but they don't want that charge though. You see what I'm saying? They don't want that. They don't want that black coworker that they like to know that they be thinking like that too. A lot of them motherfuckers in the closet as racist and shit too, especially in the police force.
Yeah.
But you can't help but see it. The problem I have with that is if you see your comrade in arms on some racist shit and you there just say they riding partner and you see them on some racist shit, do you step up and say, hey bro, look, no, we can't do that, bro? Whether they're a senior officer to you or not, or whether y'all both the same rank, what have you, do you stand up as an officer who is encouraged to treat all individuals fairly and equitably? Do you stand up on that principle? And the 9 times out of 10, they don't.
Because all of them in cahoots.
Yeah, they call it bleeding blue, y'all. They bleed blue. some actual good cops. They got cops. That's what make it bad for them. Like people who really want to be out there with the people, get to know people and shit. Especially if they're gonna be on their block patrolling and shit like they used to. Like people wanted to know who everybody was and shit, and then they didn't want the police to. They didn't want the
That's
people
what
to
I'm
think
saying.
that the police was on no bullshit. And
Even
they would introduce themselves and shit, just to calm people down and shit. So yeah, bro, it's a lot of that shit, dog.
Practical
oh my bad.
exercises and problem-solving activities are included in the training to help officers develop skills for working effectively in diverse communities. Team-building opportunities are another important part of police training. These activities reinforce respect and cooperation among officers from different backgrounds. This collaboration is vital for creating a supportive work environment. Local police departments often customize their training programs to address the specific multicultural challenges and demographics of the communities they serve.
Really not. Really not. So what type of training program?
At least that's what they're supposed to be doing.
You see what I'm saying? So if you're supposed to have a training program to build activities that foster respect and cooperation amongst officers, well, we know that one thing that they're going to do, because if one officer fuck up, the other officer is going to take the other officer's side, like my wife was just saying. They train to cover up for their brother's wrongdoing, right? So we know that part. But then you say training programs are customized to meet specific community demographics. So you saying that if you got a predominantly all-white police force, you're going to customize their training to meet the specific demographics of a community that might predominantly be all melanated, and that they're going to abide by that training, which we know 9 times out of 10 they will not. And looking at this other thing with the cultural competency training, equips officers for respectful interaction. Let me ask y'all this: other than the first video I showed, was anything respectful about that second one? Like, did y'all
Hell
see
no.
anything? Y'all ain't see nothing respectful about that second one. But the first one, every single non-melanated officer in that non-melanated household was being very polite and courteous, patient, and everything. Because like I say, if that had been a melanated person that got up, did all that screaming and hollering and shouting and running in the back door or in the bedroom and shut that door on both sides, then people would have shot that room up if that was a melanated person. That's my personal feelings on it. Because you don't know what they're doing on the other side of that door. You see what I'm saying? And then from the looks of it, when they went in the room, the lights was off. So you really don't know what they was in there doing. They could have been grabbing tools from under the mattress for all we know. First one through the door, first one get it. You see what I'm saying? But look at how they handle them. With politeness and dignity and cultural competency and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? It like, I see the difference in how you're dealing with people based on where they're from. Ain't no way you telling the police officer shut the fuck up, get out of my house, and you don't get arrested or body slammed on the ground as a melanated person.
This ensures that the training is relevant and applicable to the officer's daily interactions. Cultural competency training is also a significant component of police training. This type of training equips officers with the knowledge and strategies needed to interact respectfully and effectively with people from various cultural backgrounds. In basic police academies, there are mandated hours of cultural diversity and disability awareness training. This foundational education ensures that all new officers are prepared to serve diverse populations.
Again, the blind man at the bus stop. The dude who was driving the car, whose legs couldn't work. Well, how the hell is he driving a car if his legs don't work? They got customized cars for people with disabilities now. I don't have to have working legs.
Just ignorant.
Yeah,
That's
that's
some
what I'm trying to
ignorant ass
say.
shit, though.
But think about it. If they were doing the training that you say they doing, they would know this already. This wouldn't have to be nothing that should have to be explained to them. They would know it already.
You gotta care.
You see what I'm
This
saying?
is why they talk. Now I see why they keep using the word fucking bias, bro. That's a cute ass word to say to them.
They just don't give a damn.
That's a cute ass word. Yeah, bro. Like, you are trained. You are trained for that.
Yeah.
So,
but if you train for it, why are you not abiding by your training? Which means what? You going against the grain with everything. I don't give a damn. I'm going to do what I want to do because I got the badge and the badge says I can do what I want. And that's the crazy thing that people don't like. Bro, you can't do what you want just because you police officers. If that's the case, if what I said, if Louisiana is an at-will state, right? You could be terminated for any reason, without for anything without reason given, right? So what if we started acting as an at-will state? And I will act out at will when I feel like it without reason. You see what I'm saying? What if people started acting the way the law is? Like if the law get to act like this, why I can't act like it? If the people that's hired to protect and preserve the law, as well as serve and protect the people, are acting the way they acting, why should I abide by a law that they're not abiding by?
a lot of people feel that way too.
You see what I'm saying? And it just, I'm not saying that that's the way to go about things, but damn it, if you look at the way the situation is, like for what we looking at with the situation, like, come on, man, we gotta make the shit make sense. They getting to do what the fuck they want without with impunity. They're not being charged, prosecuted, none of that shit. It's like, oh well, we gotta take it up before a grand jury. What the fuck? A grand jury, right? That basically is gonna listen to what the DA say. No other person, just the DA, and they get to decide whether it's okay for it to go to trial or not. But if the DA is in bed with the actual people that's arresting people, of course they're gonna side and say, well, no, this not nothing to have to go to trial. And then the same police officer that got out there with that dumb shit, that got it brought before a grand jury, get out there and go do the dumb ass shit again. This time somebody actually gets killed, and now, oh well, yeah, we gotta put you up on murder charges. Well, you should have brought him up on charges when you had him in here last time. Now somebody done lost their fucking life because y'all won't listen to what the DA had to say and tried to downplay the shit like he was just doing his job when he was going against every piece of training and diversity training, basic training. Like, come on. You went against the grain on all levels, and now you want the people to still show you mercy. No, you don't get none.
Training formats vary widely, including in-person sessions, online courses, webinars, and individual coaching. This variety helps reach officers in different settings and roles, making the training more accessible. Overall, these training efforts aim to improve officers' self-awareness and interpersonal skills. By promoting an understanding of diversity and inclusion, police training supports the goal of building trust and positive relationships between law enforcement and the diverse populations they protect and serve.
When we know that's all bullshit. So, all that you said wrapped up nice and neat in a pretty little bow was what they talk about as far as diversity training, right? And we could clearly see that a lot of what they talk about with diversity training, some officers who are true to the profession, right? And I'm not painting all officers as bad officers, just the ones we highlighted in these videos tonight, are not the type of officers that actually need to be on anybody's police force. You know, officers that are true to the profession, that actually want to make a difference, will take all of this diversity training and everything that they bring their way and apply it and try to use it. And that's why I say it again. I'm not saying all the officers are bad, just these, you know, the certain ones that leave that stain that makes all officers look bad. You know, but deep down inside, we know that they got good officers. We know that they have more bad than good. But for the most part, those that abide by the diversity training and make sure that these guys are following the rules and doing what they're supposed to be doing, I think that you know, those are some commendable officers. And, you know, I thank you for them, but we got to weed out the bad ones. They got to go. Like, I think the biggest thing is stop protecting what you know is. Chop say they need sensitivity training. That's another fact, Chop. I don't even think they talked about that. Sensitivity. We need some officers with sensitivity. Which we know they ain't gonna do that, man. Because they too busy caught up in their own little prejudices and bias to even understand that some situations need to be handled in a sensitive manner. Wait, come to think about it, no, you know what? That first video I played, they actually handled that with very delicate sensitivity. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got body slammed, shot, or tased.
Nobody ain't had no bias or nothing, P.
Right.
Everybody know what they want to do.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's real crazy. I'm glad you said that word, Chop, because guess what? That's exactly what the fuck they did in the first video. They went in there on some sensitive shit. But yeah, that's all I had for my videos, y'all. So go ahead and get yours together.
Yeah, great points of views. Great questions. Mine is just basically a discussion, kind of like we having right now, about what's going on with the training itself and what should be expected from a police officer. I miss cops too, you know, citizens on patrol and shit. I miss that type of shit. You know, it was more community based, and you know, you got to know more about what was going on in your areas. But not to jump off subjects, but just to go back, not physically, they gonna basically, I found two guys who's gonna have a discussion, kind of like we having, about certain things. And you know, P, whenever you want pause or stop, or you want to ask, or you want to chime in with anything, you go right ahead, feel free to. but they definitely gonna go into some of these things that we mentioned and some of the things that we didn't. But we definitely, I know for a fact that we have these same, things in our head too when we thinking about, a police officer and the training and what should be expected from them versus what we getting from theirs. So that's basically it. And they're gonna really just have a conversation about certain things. They're gonna put in some facts and stuff, but mainly it's just an open conversation. And like I said, if you want to pause it or anything during it or after or whatever, you're free to.
Okay, cool. Sounds like a good plan.
I actually had another one too. I don't think I put it on there, but I could tell you about it right quick. It was basically people. They actually made a program out there. I think in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, who get these reformed guys coming out of jail and stuff, teaching the police officers, telling their stories about how they would wrongly did, or how they handled it and stuff like that. They was actually getting them to come in and speak to these people, and it's a part of their police program is out there in Chicago. So these steps are being took forth, but like I said earlier, P, what's up with all these baby steps when we, dealing with a grown ass problem? You know what I'm saying? This problem is rooted in the police, period.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you feel like this is something that you should have did, nigga, you should have been doing this type of shit. Like, I thought that was a good story as well too. I put it in the playlist. So matter of fact, I'll make a short or something about it, just to have it on the channel. But yeah, P, whenever you're ready, bro, you can play it.
All right.
If you think you pulled it up, you ain't pulled it up. Still up here?
Yeah.
It's not playing. It's not showing.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it's not presented.
Oh wait.
You watching it by yourself.
Yeah, I gotta switch the tab. My bad, bro. Oh shit, it ain't even up there. My bad. Wait, when did it stop screen sharing? Oh, there it is. My fault.
So that's the unit training, and they talk about standards, and they talk about making it part of your physical training.
Yeah.
Right? If you're going to train, that's another thing. Like police officers, that 20% of time that should be spent training, that includes like, how are you getting in shape? Are you in shape?
You want to be in shape if you're a cop.
Oh my God. You see these some of these videos of police officers, and you're thinking, wait a second, how is this person gonna stop anybody that's remotely athletic? Even if I just run away, how are you gonna catch anybody?
Yeah.
And this whole thing, that we did a podcast on the Uvalde situation, and it's just,
it's terrible.
What else needs to happen in America to realize that we need more training? And by the way, that Uvalde situation, the fact that people didn't respond and acted in a cowardly manner is also part of training. It's also part of training because you learn like, oh, if I don't do something aggressive, then I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna look bad. I'm gonna be bad. The culture changes. If you have a culture, and I used to see this with SEAL platoons. If you had a culture that like, you had some of these SEAL platoons coming through and they were like ready to take on the world. And you throw some scenario at them, they were going on the attack. And that's a culture that happens.
Yeah.
You have another SEAL platoon where it's like, well, we're cautious. We have a zero defect policy. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to do anything wrong. We don't want to look bad. And that's what happens. You see them stack up on a building. Oh, I don't want to go. Do you want to go? I don't want to go. So you have to inculcate them with the right culture where they know, hey, if you make a mistake, it's okay because you're getting after it. I mean, we just did a freaking podcast about the damn Nazis. And part of the Nazis' culture that they tried to instill was, we'd rather have you make a bad decision and do something than not make a decision at all.
Yeah. The worst decision is no decision.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. We'd rather you make a bad decision as long as you're trying to do something. Right? And I get it. And a lot of the times, bro, I see why people say things about people who overanalyze or overthink things because you're still standing still. You're not doing anything. However, when you come up with that game plan and it's time to move, now you're moving with little to no effort, right? Everything is flowing smoothly. And that's because you took the time to come up with a strategy before you move. So I get both sides of the coin right now. But to sit there and say, we'd rather you make a bad decision while doing something than not do nothing at all. That's a good one.
So
so just showing people's different perspective, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
And as you can see, these are two white guys up here, and we speaking from our perspective, knowing that, you know, having that main mind frame of just doing something, it goes different when it comes to just doing something with us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
doing something when it comes to us,
hearing it
always
from perspectives.
It is
a lot of times. Chop, yeah, we didn't present nothing on it or nothing like that, but I did mention about the slave patrol and the deep rooted problem in the police that they tried to avoid all the time is them actually being, you know, inseminated by that type of behavior, being slave patrol and shit. So that's the only thing I did. So I mentioned it, but now we didn't really talk about it.
Yeah, we didn't dive that deep
right.
enough.
It involves everything and it corrects all these problems.
It's get them in shape, get them more attuned to stress, human confrontation, de-escalation, how to defend yourself,
being
how
aggressive,
to not damage.
I agree, but a lot of them guys.
What you think about fat police? Kachap did bring that up. 300 pounds. What you think about fat police? Should they exist?
They have no place on the force. And the reason I say that they have no place on the force is like prime example, like dude say. If one of them big 300-pound motherfuckers take off after me, they're not gonna run far. Right? And the one thing that they're gonna want to do is, because they don't want that suspect to get away, is shoot.
That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Because you know you have no way of catching it. And especially if he's more than 5 feet away from you already and he take off, you have no hope of catching that suspect. And because you don't want to look bad that a suspect got away from you, you'd rather shoot and kill and then come up with an excuse that he had a weapon, I was in fear for my life. When the person running away from you, how could you fear for your life?
He was in fear of that fucking brownie you left on the dashboard, fat ass.
You know, we gotta start, and I've been saying that for a while. Nah, here's the other side of the coin of why even having officers that are in good physical shape is it's good. It is good. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it. I'm not gonna say that there's not a good not a bad thing. There is a downside to those officers that be in good physical shape. A lot of them motherfuckers is on steroids, roid rage, amped up on adrenaline, right? They want to hurt something, right? Oh, yeah, I wish you would run. I wish you would run. How many times we done heard officers say that
enhancement abusers,
right? I done heard officers. I wish one of y'all would have ran. I'd have chased you down and body slammed you.
Shit, motherfucker told me, I wish you would have ran. Then I'm gonna hit you with this fucking tease in the back of your head. That's what he told.
You know, think about how that sounds to a person who's already afraid of you. Cause I don't know.
That boy was darker than you, nigga.
I don't know what you plan on doing me. And you're a police officer. I don't
That
know
nigga told me what he was gonna do me, but I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So no, I'm saying
nigga.
I'm saying think about the person that
Period. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
you know, like you chose not to run, right? And you chose not to run, and the officer said that to you, so that make you dial back in your mind like, well, damn, I'm glad.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even expecting that, Pete. Like, you know, not saying you not agreeing with me. I'm saying that, Pete, I wasn't even thinking about running. Is my point. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
For him to even tell me that shit, like he. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, he gave me that information willingly. It ain't like you know, and basically this is a part of the problem with the police, though. Like, they not out there really doing their job. They out there like on some renegade vigilante shit, though. But you still work for a place of business.
Yeah.
But you doing that shit like you go outside and like a bounty hunter or something, bitch. Like, this shit crazy.
A fucking bully with a gun in the
back. Fucked up bounty hunter too.
No, a bully with a gun in the back.
I wish you would have ran. That nigga said he was gonna hit me, and he told me exactly where he was gonna hit me at with the motherfucker too. That's what I'm saying. Pete, it fucked me up. What your boy said changed my life. Like motherfucking Gary Morris said, nigga, changed my life, nigga. Stanley, the nigga played Stanley on Martin, Pete. Changed my life, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You know, nigga play Stan on Martin, the black dude. He from Louisiana. Yeah.
That boy
changed my life, nigga. In the back of your head, P, that's diabolical, bro. That nigga trying to give me brain damage.
Or very heightened sense of awareness.
Nigga, if I would have turned into an X-Men out there, nigga, yeah, that'd have been something different. But the first thing came to my head is retarded. Like, this nigga trying to make me retarded.
He probably did.
He trying to really Down syndrome me. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you. Now you're thinking like a fucked up person that tells somebody they gonna tease him in the back of the head.
He did that shit before.
That don't even sound like training protocol when they tell you to pull that shit out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, what a part of the training is that to tell a perp?
I wish you would have been. I'd have shot you in the back of your head.
I'm talking about, he was, I wish you would have. He was, bro, he's serious.
Oh, he was like peeking. Oh, do it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
He was peeking out on you.
He was adamant. He was adamant about wanting to shoot me in the back of my fucking head, though. Yep. So this is the mentality that we talking about when we talking about this training shit too, P. It's crazy work, bro.
These niggas is crazy. Not just, well, they're crazy. They're just fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy. I'm sorry.
Or how to lessen damage to a suspect?
Yep.
I think it's awesome.
How to lessen damage to a suspect when you got a big 6'4", 235, 240 muscle jockhead ass motherfucker chasing you down. them bitches trying to do as much damage to you as possible. What the fuck is these dudes talking about? How to lessen damage to a suspect by having a motherfucker?
Yeah, basically.
hit? Man,
Yeah. Well, I'm not
your
agreeing to
fucking-
that. I'm agreeing to. Well, I'm basically seeing what they saying about the other side too. Because remember, we listening to it with using both sides of the coin too. So think about somebody that's his size, but chasing down a woman that's way lesser his size. He would have to, by his real police training, he would have to know how to handle that instead of tackling her like Bill Goldberg. You see what I'm saying, Pete? I think that's what he's really speaking on, like knowing these things. When he say how to defend yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Defending yourself is not pulling out your pistol and just shooting motherfuckers, Pete. That's you see what I'm saying? That's not defending yourself. Knowing when and how to use your gun, your other shit that you have on your belt, everything that's supposed to be consistent with your fucking training.
That's
you know, all this has to be a mind frame when you're a police. And I'm pretty sure you understand that part of it. So just kind of look at it from that perspective when he say shit, because he's saying shit as if, you know, he ready to program and train their asses up. I don't know. But I'm like I said, I'm listening to what he's saying on both sides of the coin, because I'm a black man. I can't speak from his situation, and that's not taken away from what he's speaking on as far as police training, because I'm definitely in agreement with a lot of stuff he's saying, and I'm just taking it, you know, like I said, from a other half too, as well as being a black man that saw the other side of when the police think that's what they doing. Everything he's saying, Pete, they think they doing that, but thinking you doing something and actually doing it is, you know what I'm saying, it's two different fucking things. That's a good one too, Dub. Black police do be showing out for them white cops and shit too. They supervisors and shit be showing out for them motherfuckers. Yeah, you know your boy who you don't fuck with. Got him down there right now. Oh, you got him? Yeah, I went and got that motherfucker. Okay, man, it's so hard to get something to stick on that son bitch. What you getting with? Caught this bitch ass walking across the street.
On the real, huh, bro?
God damn it, boy. God damn it, Sims. You was a son of a bitch. As long as we got that motherfucker, it's all good. See? It's that type of talk they be in there talking, I think. That's how I be hearing it, Pete. When I see how people be going along with a lot of shit.
Ain't nothing like that night I had to go off on that police officer up there in that Fenmore, boy. I'll never forget that night. I don't know if you, I don't even think you was there that night, dude. Dude come around that bitch, gun in hand and everything. I'm telling this man, like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like, you tripping, you bugging. What a nigga ran that? Like, ain't nowhere for nobody to run, dude. Ain't nowhere nobody can run, bro. They got fence from the corner all the way down to the other corner. You would have seen somebody if they was running down them back alleyways and the yards and all that. And Ty big ass, bro, you know Big Ty. That dude wasn't about to try to hop no fucking gate. He'd have been making all kind of fucking noise. You know what I'm saying?
Ty about what, 6'3", 6'4"? Probably
Man,
6'5",
Ty
some
like
shit, huh?
6'7" around this motherfucker. Ty tall, boy. Ain't no way you asking me where he ran to. First of all, that man too big to try to outrun you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he probably couldn't, but fuck, why would he? We chilling. Wasn't nobody on no humbug. Wasn't nobody doing nothing wrong. Wasn't nobody on no bullshit. Nigga just was in that bitch chilling on the front. You know how we chilled on the front lawn at my house. Man, nigga come over there talk about put your hands on the stove. Say, boy, don't you put your hands on that stove. Don't even leave off the property. I left the property. Dude gonna tell me, Now you come over here and put your hands on the store. You got me messed up, cuz I'm not putting my hands nowhere near that store. Or you gonna put your hands on the store, I'm gonna fuck you up. And I'm gonna forget you got that gun in that badge, homeboy. You not about to lay a finger on me. I'm on my property. They had that fucking habit bad, boy. Real bad. So I know what you talking about. Well, you know we know firsthand, New Year's night. Oh Lord. But you know, just for shits and giggles, you know, I get what they saying, but dog, a lot of them police officers, even if they use their physical abilities to fuck over you anyway. Like, you know, I get that they need to be able to defend themselves, but damn, bro, some of them motherfuckers be abusing their fucking power. And like I said, they bullies with guns and badges, bro. Like, somebody really needs
you can't defend yourself if you're a bully then, right? So that's what I'm saying too, P, if you really think about it. They not going by police protocol and police training at all. This is our discussion for the whole night.
Yep.
So a part of that is defending yourself, no matter what it sounds like from our perspective, knowing what they do with that. You see what I'm saying? You still supposed to have that training and that mindset to not only, you know, protect the people, but also know how to defend yourself.
Right.
And that don't, and like I'm saying, defending yourself is not automatically pulling out a pistol and shooting and killing somebody. P, that's
right.
You see what I'm saying? That's one way you can defend yourself. But is that the whole cause of being a police officer? Is that, you know what I'm saying, your main thing? And if that is, bro, you're not taking that shit serious. You're not doing full training, or you just, you know, like I say, you doing what the fuck you want on that bitch. And you feel like you the big bad bully, big dog, and you know you running shit. You know what I'm saying? You got your little jurisdiction. You got the people you fuck with. You got the people you don't. You give tickets out at a certain time. You know, certain people just start learning your behavior and shit. You know, it be all kind of shit with that. I would just, you know what I'm saying, just throwing it all in there just to kind of, because I don't want you to close your ears off to what he's saying, because it does go with the training if they actually didn't have all these bullshit biases, right? Conscious and unconscious biases.
Or the prejudice.
It would look like something.
It definitely would. And I get it. And, you know, like I said, I get it. I do see it from both sides of the coin, because I do, as a person who wish for the better, what a lot of our law enforcement officers do see, that there are some very unhealthy officers on the force. It's like once they get the badge, they definitely say, you know, oh, I got the badge now, I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to go train as much. I don't have to. But I seen on an episode of Blue Bloods, you know, where the officers had to chase the suspect, and the suspect wound up getting away and wound up committing a murder after he got away, all because the officers who was chasing him was so out of shape they couldn't keep up with him. And the person that they was chasing, it wasn't like he was in the greatest of shape, but he was in shape enough to be able to outrun these two big heavyweight police officers. They was overweight, right? So when you look at our police force and look at how many of our police officers are out of shape, overweight, you know, they literally would have to call for backup and hope that backup will arrive in time enough to lend them the support that they need, or be able to corner the suspect to be able to do what they gotta do to make an arrest. They can't jump a fence, right? Think about it. If you can't jump a fence to go behind a suspect, it could be a little small, let's just say 4 foot, 5 foot fence. They'll tear their clothes up, scratch themselves all up trying to hop their big ass over that fence. So you know, like I say, it needs to be an overhaul, and the balance need to be the checks and balances need to be weighed. You know, okay, all you officers that is overweight, we gonna assign y'all to desk duty until you become physically fit enough to be able to. You see what I'm saying? Think
They
about
make
how,
a show about that shit
hey,
before they actually do that shit. 300
hey,
pound police.
put them on desk duty. Think about it. Put them on desk duty. And if you get
My
tired of not,
300-pound police.
you know, think about it. If you get tired of desk duty, you gonna start doing what it takes to get back out there in that field, especially if you want to keep your money right. You know what I'm saying? Because if I gotta put you on desk duty, partner, you're not gonna be getting paid the same thing that people who going out in the field getting paid. And I guarantee you that'll straighten a lot of that shit up. That shit'll straighten up real quick. Oh,
all that shit should be in police academy too, though.
Yeah. Think
Like
about
before
it.
they even, you know what I'm saying, graduate, though. I think all that shit should be.
They do.
And I know motherfuckers, but they too lenient with that shit, bro. They is, bro. They way too lenient, bro, and they be letting any fucking body in that bitch. Be like,
No,
that shit
listen,
crazy, bro,
that's the
sometimes.
crazy thing though, bro. I
Right.
promise you, I worked uptown at a hot sauce production company, right? And a lot of the recruits was doing their training up there. Like literally, we be in the warehouse working, watching them come do their running. Like they run. When I say they run, dog, they fucking run. And I'm gonna say by about if I see them guys leave out at about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, I'm not seeing them again till 12, and that's after they come back from the run. So imagine how long they out running, doing all their training exercises and stuff between 9-10 o'clock in the morning. I don't see them until after, you know, I'm on my lunch break. So you done been out training and doing whatever you need to do for like the last hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So imagine you get on a force 5 years later, you're not doing that same training no more. You sitting in the car, riding around all day. Whenever you feel hungry, you go get something to eat. Right? Think about what happens to your body when you build muscle and you don't maintain it. Right? You start losing the muscle and the muscle turns into what? Fat. Right? Or loose skin. And that's what a lot of these police officers is. You big for nothing because you can't do nothing. You done sat up there, you done did the basic training. So think about it like this here. For an officer to get to the shape some of these officers we be talking about right now, you had to been on the force at least 10, 15 years doing absolutely nothing to maintain the physical shape that you had when you was coming out of the academy with the basic training. You did absolutely nothing post-academy training. And
The
so
fireman training harder That's than what I this was shit. Thinking too. I thought you're supposed to keep that shit up though.
You
go ahead, Jack.
You are, but they don't. And that's why I agree with you when you say they too lenient with that shit. What up, Chop, brother? What you was about to say?
The fireman training harder than the training, physical training they gotta do.
Yes. Yes, it is. You gotta be able to carry what 200 pounds of hoses.
Yeah, I heard you
up a
doing
ladder,
all kind of shit.
right? You gotta be able to unroll that bitch, roll that bitch back up, carry that bitch to the truck, carry a falling partner, and up, man, come on now. Drag dead weight out of a burning building with in a certain amount of time. Like you can't do it. You got to repeat that course again. So just imagine if the police who come under fire from a suspect can't pull their comrade who got hit out the way. You got all that big body mass on you, and you can't pull your comrade out the way because you don't have the physical strength to do it, and still try to protect yourself. You see what I'm saying? It'd be two dead motherfuckers. I don't know, man. And like I said, it's a very fine line what these guys are talking about, and I'm not trying to discredit them, but we gotta look at it from what we see in our community too. They right.
Yeah, you can't discredit them because they saying exactly what we were saying. That's why I told you they just having a conversation that we already was having. They're not saying nothing we wasn't saying.
Right.
It's just white. That's why I said that because they white.
And they
That's
in
all.
shape.
This ain't just white. That nigga there stupid. This nigga there play
Them
too
niggas
much.
work out. Them niggas jack.
This nigga look like he's this nigga here, head big as a motherfucker with the baby arms, man. I don't know what he do in his spare time.
That nigga look
Nigga
like
built
he done
wrong,
got-
man.
That nigga look like
Like
he
a nigga deflated his ass.
hard. Like
Like he used to be on them steroids with the wrestlers, and he had to stop that shit. That's what he look like.
He do.
Let me
He
chill out.
Let me chill out with this shit, man, before I start having
Yeah,
a whole-
he
Nah,
bang
what-
without the juice.
Overall.
Nah, old boy on the other side, the bald head dude, yeah, that nigga, you could tell that nigga still hit the gym damn near 4-5 hours a day. This nigga got muscles all in the top of his fucking. You could see when he talk and he say certain shit, the top of his head would scrunch up like this nigga. You struggling to just hold that shit in. Wait, see if they show it. Hold up.
You have that department that I think that's I'm not saying this should be the policy, but one was at Michigan, some county, the sheriff, everyone had to be a blue belt in his department.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying that should be. Well, then again, that
Might as
it
well
sounds
say
like
it.
we're on
You
the right
should say
track.
it.
Yeah, we're on the
Everybody gotta be a blue belt in the department. So we talking hand-to-hand
That's not
combat.
that. That's not bad.
That's not bad. I agree with that.
That's
I
not
agree with
bad.
that. Because you need to be able to disarm a suspect without.
Thank you. That's what I'm
using
thinking about. The
lethal
first thing I thought
force.
about.
Without using lethal force. So I agree with that. I actually
And that's
like
a part of
that
protecting yourself as well.
And it gives
But you can't. But how can you? I think that's the part too. How can you actually certify that for people and them still wanting to be police officers, right? What if that's the dilemma? Man, I don't want to do all that shit. I don't want to be no police officer.
If you don't do that, then you can't be a police officer. That's what he's saying. Like
You gotta say fuck it, Pete. You gotta say fuck it.
you gotta say fuck it. You don't want if you don't want to take the
You ain't ready, huh?
If you don't do like I say, and like if this the police commissioner saying everybody in the department, including myself, has to take martial arts training and become at least a blue belt. That's like saying you got white, you got yellow, you got orange, then blue.
Orange,
right?
red. I think
So-
it's red and blue.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's
Basically, blue is middle. Blue is in the middle.
Uh-huh.
That's the
Red,
middle.
then
Like
blue?
that's blue. Blue is a middle belt.
Oh,
like
my wife
like
said
you.
red, then
you-
blue. I forgot. Your brother.
Yeah,
was
that's what I
there,
just told you, fool.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
was
saying
in it
my-
too.
Yeah, I forgot. I ain't gonna even tell you no word lie.
No, it's all good. That's what I was just telling you. It's because it's like, and then you got the brown. You know what I'm saying? You keep going after the blue. That's why I say the blue is like in the middle. It's like a mid. You just have to learn mostly like basic things, P. Like when motherfucker grab on you and shit.
Yeah, you
How
gotta
to
learn
how to exercise punch, how to actually kick, how to just just basic shit. Like that's all they really asking. If somebody asking you, hey bro, just get your blue belt, bro. You good, bro. Ain't nothing you done did on your own. That's what I'm saying, P. Like as a little boy or something, like
Right.
It's just
and
like
then-
yeah.
So even with that, like I fully white. Oh wait, she reading the colors to me now. White, yellow, orange, red, green, blue,
Hey, that's the one I forgot. I
purple,
forgot. Yeah, my bad. I forgot
brown,
green. She
and
right.
black. Ah, okay.
Do
So,
y'all really want the
Um,
police
what you
knowing
call
martial law?
unvital information, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you said so police started martial law, child?
No, I'm saying y'all want the police to know martial laws?
why not? They
Niggas
they
say
would
at
be
least a
able,
blue belt, child. Niggas say
they,
at least
I
learn a
will
blue
say
belt. That's
we should
that's what we've
have.
been talking about. Yeah.
So why did? Oh, I see what y'all saying. I'm thinking about it now. Crawl McGraw or something. Do something. Yeah, I get it. Some type
And
of.
that's what Swole here bringing up. He Swole Chris
not
Ben
here.
Wahi right here is saying that, well, at least a blue, and then they started kind of talking about it. P went into the situation with, well, kind of how you just did just now. It's like, well, maybe that is, so I don't know. I'm like, if you're going to be a police officer, right? So I think I'm putting it at a higher esteem. I think that's my problem, though. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that I think they should take that shit a little more serious than what they do. And having a blue belt, it wouldn't seem like it's asking for too much if I wanted to be a police, if I could say it like that.
I don't think
Because I would want to learn that type of shit, just to have it, you know what I mean? Because I want to be a fucking police, but I don't think everybody look at their job like that.
I just think that the job is simpler than they making it. Like they overthinking it. I mean, first and foremost, they think that the biggest threat to them is a gun. So karate can't, martial arts can't help you with no gun unless all of them cold like Bruce Lee or some shit like that.
Well, but see,
Close
the thing
quarters.
about
Close
think
quarters
about it,
versus.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. The thing of wanting them to know martial laws would be for if you are in close quarters and it turns into hand-to-hand combat and you don't have time to be able to reach for your taser or your service weapon. You see what I'm saying? So at least having.
I see what you're saying, but I'm saying based on they training. They train. That's why the taser on their belt. That's why they got the pepper spray. Why they got the gun. Like,
but if you don't get a chance,
what part of martial arts gonna help you determine which one of them motherfuckers to use?
It don't, cause you supposed to be hand to hand at that point. If they swing it, it's just like
you don't need the gun and shit then, right?
No, you will need the gun eventually, but if you are at a point where you're trying to apprehend a suspect and a suspect starts swinging, you won't have to go with the taser or the pepper spray because you should be able to take them down by hand to hand. So if they start swinging,
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Defend yourself, take them
what
down.
piss people off most of the time is the fact that they do have a gun. So I'm saying if you trained to use the martial arts first, then naturally the gun ain't gonna never come up, right?
Wait, say that again, Chop.
If you a cold motherfucker, chap, yeah, you barely gonna have to use that
You
bit.
ain't gonna have to use the gun or the pepper spray.
Yeah, you bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said though, if a nigga shooting you from on the other side of the truck and you on the other side of the street and nigga start popping, child, you know martial law can't jump way over there. You gonna have to pull that motherfucker.
I think it's simpler than martial arts. I think people just need to like don't act like once you put the badge on, you a different type of person than what you actually are. I think that's big of it because
that's one of the things we talked about earlier.
Because you got to think about it. Like if you were as the overseer of your house and your children, you the law. So you know what I'm saying?
Officer. Yeah.
When you have that power, you can see you know what kind of shit move people. Like them people, when they come out, 9 out of 10 when they come out, like I said, y'all think most men go to jail because that's what the training book says. You know, if it's domestic violence, take the man to jail and not the woman. You see what I'm saying? Like, why are they trained like that? Why? You see what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Like that martial arts ain't gonna help.
That shit ain't even a part of their training. That's what me and Pete were talking about earlier. They be doing shit how they want to do it, like you saying. That's basically what they doing. Son. Then they could blame that on it. There ain't no fucking training. Them bitches be helping their ass out because they don't want the department to look bad. So what they do, Chop? They come out with the dumbass statement saying that we gonna deal with our officer and all that crazy retarded shit, knowing that man ain't do none of the shit that he learned in class. Or everything, you know. So it is a lot of them motherfuckers. I agree too, though. Niggas act like they put on the motherfucking a golden wine when they get that motherfucking bad. Turn into a whole other person, y'all.
Ring.
This nigga here,
Nigga stopper.
Say, bro. You got your license on you? Nigga, you my partner. Nigga, I just saw you, man. You were just smoking weed yesterday, man. What the fuck wrong with you, man?
Still need you to produce that ID.
Nigga pulling you over and shit, man. That nigga here retarded, man.
I still need you to produce that ID for me, sir. They don't give a fuck.
He got the thumbs in the vest and shit. Like that bitch is like he a Superman now. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
Niggas do be doing that shit, bro. Yeah, that's that power though, right? Wouldn't that go with what you say, Chop? Would you think that's like a power trip then?
Definitely more than a power trip. It's an ego thing too.
Chop say you done became a whole nother nigga when you
became a whole other person.
When you change it, but that's some thing about it. P, that's some X-Men shit, though. This nigga, this nigga, a whole mutant.
You didn't fucking put the whole Superman.
This nigga that transformed, that nigga talking different and everything. Like, man, like I'm pretty sure, bro, they gotta be
a nigga
crazy for a nigga who cool with the police.
Going out the window.
Like, man, this nigga gotta be bipolar, bro. Ain't no way he pulling this shit
I've
off.
seen the video with the all right, like see, I wish I had the video right now, but we could talk about it. The video with the police officer from downhill. The little boy was you know, he was upset. He was fucking crying and saying all type of shit. So the man just get a nigga a hug or whatever. And nigga start crying and saying all type of shit. All type of demons started coming out his ass. And this the police officer. The man ain't pull his gun. He ain't put no pepper spray. He ain't put no taser, none of that shit. He just talked to him like a person. And that shit was done. He de-escalated the whole situation. Like
what I was saying before Chop got on, Silent.
Okay.
You do.
So that's what you meant by the martial laws thing. Martial. Yeah, you don't need the karate chop.
No.
Yeah, you need certain discipline.
You need to be. You need to be.
I see what you're saying with that, not chop.
Be able to see situations and say,
"You're not going against it." You saying that?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
putting syrup on pancakes. Shit.
Think about it. They got niggas that'll come and they'll make a situation worse. Like it's a domestic violence situation, and as soon as the police come, they just blaming you for everything. Now you agitated, pissed clean off, because now it's like you about to go to jail because she was tripping.
Mm-hmm.
And you wasn't even tripping like that, and they only believe in her and not believe in you, and y'all saying, oh, see, and you saying, and she saying, see, look, he be tripping like bitch. Y'all lying on me, and I'm supposed to sit here and let y'all lie on me?
Situation. Yeah. Chop Pete brought that up in other news, bro.
Yup.
To the massive thing. He talked about that. He brought that up, bro. The girl confessing in the video that she actually lied to them people about that boy doing all that shit to her. And he was back there on them charges and shit. That's the same thing he was saying in the video too. And Played
Yes.
that earlier, bro. Just talking
Right,
about it.
and that shit just
Crazy work.
it's crazy that they and guess what? Because he didn't broke out of jail, that's a wrap on him. They don't care about that shit. You broke out. So now they going
What I say is silent. He
they don't
right.
give a damn.
He saying the same shit I was
That's
saying.
exactly what you said, bro.
Because
They
you
don't give a
went
damn. They
along
gonna
That's
with
you
it.
broke
exactly
out
what
that
you said.
bitch. You could have stayed in there and played your case, but no, you wanted to break out. Now your ass got to deal with. You can't say you ain't break out. You did.
They
I
caught you
know.
outside the motherfucker. So,
Yeah.
but quiet as kept.
See how I said it?
In
I
one of the
know.
in
Yeah.
one of the first videos, he was saying she let me out.
I'm being tired of being sick and tired, but you got
Nah, for him to say
my
that,
bad.
that did kind of strike me as odd that boy said, yeah, no, they let me out. Nigga, they said y'all
I've
broke
been
out,
hearing
but
that too. What you think
he
about the
said they
conspiracy behind
let
that?
him out.
Saying they was doing that for popularity and all kind of shit.
Publicity, yeah. Cause it's election season. I keep telling people that it's funny how when it's time for a motherfucker to maintain that seat of power, some funny shit
And you say the
happen.
dude showed him the shit. Shit. Showed him the hole and all that shit.
Ain't
I
no
said,
way
man, that shit crazy.
that big ass hole in the wall, a square cut hole that a body supposedly could fit through, with the bars still poking through the. Come on, man. I don't believe that shit for all the tea in fucking China. I believe they let them dudes out because that was a loading dock that they ran down. They didn't just walk out no front fucking door. They ran down the loading dock. The stands by the loading dock. If you look at the video closely, that's the fucking loading dock that be in the back by the train section. People, let them people out of there, man. You running with blankets and shit. You running with the blankets. Like Linus on motherfucking
The
Charlie
Peanuts
Brown and
gang,
shit. Yeah. Fuck. That let me know some funny shit was going on. You bitches ran out that bitch with the blankets? You ain't think to say
It was
fuck
Charlie,
that, you heard me?
Landon, Lil Dirty. You
Pigpen, that's his name, Pigpen. Charlie Linus, Pigpen, and the motherfucker that played the goddamn piano. And the one that played the piano got
Snoopy,
caught before.
motherfucking Woodstock. Only it took off.
No, Woodstock was the motherfucker girl that let him out of there. The one with the
No,
fucking
Woodstock
glasses.
was the bird. Oh, well, yeah. If you call
yeah.
it the girl, the bird, I guess you can use.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
was Woodstock.
interchangeable.
The one that just keep flying around in circles until that motherfucker lands
Damn,
somewhere.
y'all. Damn, y'all.
Shit.
Man, you gotta be a tough motherfucker not to want to get away like that though too. Especially if they showing it to me. I'm thinking it's all good.
Man, I'm telling you. Sometimes you gotta use your better judgment. Like, if I know there's a chance to me winning my case, and think about it, he hadn't been in there long. He had not been in there that long, bro. He probably had only been in there about a month or two before that shit happened. I'm gonna give him at least 4 months before that breakout shit happened. And then it
Nigga
happened.
tell you a day too long to be in that bitch though.
Yeah, bro, don't I know it?
I'm just saying, you know.
You know, just looking at the situation, if you saying you got a
I don't know
case,
what's long to that man. I don't know what's long to
That's
him.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
How long I can
That's
last in
absolutely
here
true.
and see it, you know.
That is
Everybody ain't that strong, P. That.
Right.
That's
And
all
get-
I was saying. You know, just put shit in perspective, you know. Have empathy for some of this shit. Because we can say what we could do, dog, but that shit crazy, bruh. Look at what happened. Like it's the weirdest shit that happened in the 25, dog. 2025.
And but see, this the thing though. When do you for the word that you like use, another word that you like using, use your discernment. Damn, Do I wanna get out here and try to go on a run, knowing that there's a chance that I'm gonna get caught for this shit? Or do I want to just go ahead, sit here, ride this shit out, and hope and pray that the Lord see shit my way and I get found not guilty of these fucking charges? Because think about it, like Chop said, and like I said, you ran out there. You might have been found not guilty because being that the girl done went back and told the DA that she lied about the fucking shit, now they gotta throw that whole scenario out. They gotta let you go free. And you got a possible lawsuit on your hands for the fact that she lied like that. You was falsely arrested with no fucking evidence to support the fact that you did anything. You see what I'm saying? So look how your lawyer should have been able to spin that case, but because you wanted to run for the freedom, now you done jeopardized your whole fucking case. You see what I'm saying? Well, and the reason I'm saying that is because you broke out when the other people broke out. You fled from justice. That's how they're gonna say it. You fled from justice, right? So
he ain't flee from shit. You
no.
got
I was.
What they not gonna consider is sitting there being an innocent person, knowing you ain't did shit, and you still in jail, like about to go do time behind this shit. You see what I'm saying? But what I do know too is, he could have waited. He could have spoke with her and waited for her to come to court and, basically change her story or drop the charges or this, that, and the third. Now, the state still, like they were saying, the state still got a chance to pick up the charges or whatever. But a big part of the charges is her. So they can't get her to say nothing or get her to say, yeah, this, that, and the third. You're going to be good. But I don't know. That's too much. It's a lot to be back there and be innocent. Your boy said he was innocent. Derrick Rose said he was innocent too.
Innocent of what?
That man said he ain't killing people. He said he ain't killing people, son. See, that's something else I know too. If enough of people say that you did something, it's like you did that shit.
Right. You guilty by what they call that?
That's a fact.
Not association.
Guilty.
Not by association.
You
motherfucker.
You guilty by God. Damn, it's a term.
That nigga say you guilty by. No, your ass on the street talking, running your fucking mouth.
You got
about shit you don't even know. It's rumors and shit. Chop shit like that. Motherfuckers trying to get the tea and all that type of talk. All that kind of ragged ass shit going on. And people be passing on shit. They pass that shit on. Bad information like a motherfucker. Y'all school and elementary ever did that experiment with y'all? Line everybody up, line the whole class up, or line all the boys up and line all the girls up, child. And then the teacher tell that one boy one thing and tell him to pass it on to the next one. And by the time you get to the other side of the.
I didn't did that before. I didn't
man,
the same story to 10.
Man,
the bitch come back different than me, and it's my story.
Man, that shit was something else when she went to the last person, right? I'm talking about completely different from what the lady said, right? Fucking amazing. But
people don't hear everything like this. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga repeat
it ain't only that, bro. No, look, this is people fucked up. Chop. People change it on purpose. Bruh, just picture being 3 niggas down, right? And you hear what actually being heard. So you be kind of trying to cheat to try to keep it the same thing. What she said, right? The nigga changed the shit on purpose so a nigga ain't paying attention to the niggas say the wrong shit. So now the wrong shit being passed down, not that. all the way down. Some people just fucked up though, and they might don't like him, or they might see things a certain way because of who he was fuck. Bro, it be all kind of factors into that shit, dog. Why people do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro. People be doing that shit on purpose sometimes, though. Some people just don't give a fuck, Jack. I'm telling you, bro. And it's sad to say it like that, though, but that's what it is, bro. If that man did it or not, like, they really not trying to figure out. You see what I'm saying, Chop? These motherfuckers picking sides, though. I can't stand that shit, though. But people might feel indifferent, right? Because it triggered them more of the victims versus him, right? You see what I'm saying? And people be feeling type of ways, but bro, you know, we really gotta start having, like I said earlier, bro, a little more empathy for what's going on, bro. You know, not you, Chop. I'm just saying, you know, agreeing with you with Rose saying he didn't or whatever. It's like, I'm not saying you say you believe him or none of that. What I'm saying is, you know, I'm hearing you when you say that, basically, and it's something we gotta look at, fellas. You know, I don't want to be that motherfucker, bro. You see what I'm saying? Just going off of my emotions or what I think or what I thought I heard. You know, a lot of times that shit get you in trouble. You know,
not bad, Joe.
Thinking you rocking with some shit that ain't got nothing. Let the fucking do what happened. Now you out there about to get your fucking head bust or about to bust somebody's head.
You got. I had a little video. It was quick. It's a little short, but I just was gonna show y'all some shit I always thought was stupid, but I don't know. I guess it's good for riot control, but I don't know, man. That shit just.
Yo, Silent, you good with the video? You finished with it, or you want?
Nah, you can finish. No, you can finish playing that bit. Playing that bit. We got way off topic because you know we were letting Chop talk. He ain't get to say nothing, right? It's all good.
Right. I got you.
We can pick right up.
I dozed off.
Man, you ain't got a part.
I damn sure did, dog.
I thought you was about to say something else. I was about to help up for you. I don't think you could. I think I dozed, dog.
That boy said jujitsu. Now I know that's some high power shit right there, boy. You fuck around, motherfucker who know jujitsu, get your shit dislocated real quick.
No, PC. That's the wrong training. They need to learn
jujitsu.
No, man. No.
Grapples and throws, boy. That's what they want the police to do.
No. Shut up. I'm trying to think. Shut up. What's the name of this?
You talking about Taekwondo?
No. Damn. What the fuck Imp Man do? What he do?
Wing Chun?
Wing fucking Chun. Yes. Because Wing Chun teaches you about spacing and defense. You defending yourself and attacking,
defending like a motherfucker.
See what I'm saying? That's what the definition of Wing Chun is. Basically being able to defend and hit at the same time. So if you protecting yourself and you still have enough force with your other hand or your foot or whatever else to be able to deliver a blow that's gonna fucking, sit you the fuck down.
Thank your motherfucking ass up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
fucking right.
I wouldn't say jujitsu and all them other shits. I would say Wing Chun. That's what I would, if it was me. Now, is that the right one? Or I'm not sure.
Yeah, fuck them, Chop. That's the smartest thing the police could have thought of, nigga, if they would have said Wing Chun.
I guarantee you ain't.
They gotta learn that, nigga.
Hit you with one of them Imp Man punches. That's all I'm saying.
That's exactly what the fuck they need to learn, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Real shit, nigga.
One of them
I agree with that shit, nigga.
Oh, yeah, no, you ain't. You don't want to fuck with them people. You gonna be docile.
You gotta at least be a blue belt in Wing Chun, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, Fuck, they might don't do belts. Pete, they might have to get him some bracelets or something. I don't know. Cause Wing Chun don't do all that. We ain't coming that motherfucker. I guess you got to give him a gi. I guess the gi different, but man, yeah, like you said, man, get on that motherfucking block. That wooden block shit, chop. Get on that motherfucking block, bitch. Bitch, learn that block, bitch. Learn that motherfucking block, you police, bitch. Learn that block. Yeah, I'm on that, chop. I like that.
I definitely would agree. Wing Chun is good. I would love to learn that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That's some good shit to learn. Oh wait, I gotta get the video back up and running. Alright.
We're seeing the news, and we're seeing cops have to do things and get beat up by one guy and taking 2 or 3 people to take somebody and getting weapons taken away. And it's like awful to see. How is this even happening? So it's not, look, we might be biased towards jiu-jitsu. Fine. Take my bias out of it. I'll still tell you that you better learn how to fight and you better train and you better spend time training.
Jocko, you've seen at least 10 different videos. So 10 different, I'm talking Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt versus
random
like for instance, like he's mounted on the guy like Matt Serra in Vegas. This drunk guy was harassing him, and even in Hall, Ryan Hall also in some restaurant.
Ryan Hall?
No, Ryan Hall.
Ryan Hall.
All drunk people, and they're just mounted like, hey man, calm down. They go, I'll sue you, and they're holding the guy. You know, hey, call with the cop. You know, and the security comes, and no one gets punched. And I know this is cops, and the guy doesn't have a gun. I understand, but I'm saying these are black belts, which is of course different level. But they're holding it down, not hurting them.
Yeah.
And they don't have 3 homies with batons. So by the way, you want to have groups, you want to have team tactics with law.
That was a jab, yo.
But it is cool if you have the ability and the opportunity to. Oh, look at that! And there's also one from Brazil. This guy tried to. I'm not saying. I think she just left, but
why is so low?
This guy tried to. I don't know, take her purse or something, and she's like mounted on the guy, just beating him up. This is in Brazil. It's a legit black belt. If you're just female, just the guy's screaming. He's going, "Socorro, socorro," which means help in Portuguese. Socorro, socorro. It means help in Portuguese, and no one's helping him. It's just filming. It's like a chick just mounted, just beating the guy. Like it was kind of brutal, but that is just, let's say, it's a grandiose comparison. But if you have that opportunity and that ability, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
there we go.
And
training.
It's heinous to watch this stuff on an almost daily basis, or I mean, at least once a week, you're seeing a video of a cop that's not trained, and at a bad outcome. And look, there's all kinds of cops that are doing the right thing all the time.
First pause. When he say that, what do you see them not being trained in when you see them? Since he said that,
yeah,
what you see them not being trained in? I would personally,
escalation
if I gotta answer the question first, them niggas don't got no type of fucking people skills. Like them bitches just be like, what the fuck? Like you niggas, they just like they there just to enforce the law. Like you're not really trying to figure out what's
and
going
then don't know the law too, chop. That's what be weird about the whole
enforce something that you don't know nothing about.
Bitch, you don't know, nigga. They don't
Just
talk
be
about
out
if a
there,
nigga
Chuck,
already
that's what I'm
irate.
saying.
You already irate. The one of them might be chill, and here come the other one. You gonna shut your ass up, or this gonna be like this, or
that extra shit. Right.
Him in the back of the head. Like what type of shit is that to tell somebody? And why? And
Thank you, Ron.
If it's 7 of us and 2 of y'all, and you done told the nigga you about to fucking tase me in the back of my partner in the back of his head, why wouldn't we jump y'all?
Thank you. I appreciate your concern. Bro, I'm trying to tell that nigga, man. They're just trying to get me fucking brain damage. I don't give a fuck what a nigga. Man, them niggas tried to have me out here like chicken wing. One of them niggas, son. I'd have been fucked up.
I'm getting a fuck.
That nigga, son, them niggas turned the regular. Oh, I tell you that part, Pete. Them nigga turned the regular radio off, nigga, and put the Nas on, nigga. I said, motherfucker.
Damn.
I'm in the back of that bitch sweating. Them niggas listening to the Illmatic, the Stillmatic. I meant to say, my bad. They were playing that Stillmatic, nigga.
Ooh.
I said, man, this shit crazy.
Oh, forgive me, but I think all white people.
Not the same.
No, because Dub say he like a retarded X-Men. But that nigga head damn so big, bro. That's a big ass head, so I ain't gonna lie.
Trying to tell you, Brown. Dub see that shit?
That nigga like a
That what P was talking about, man. This nigga, his man is partner up there saying all kind of shit. Like, man, yeah, bro. We watched the black belt. Police beat the fuck out of this little minority kid. You hear these motherfuckers?
Don't say retarded.
And that's what I was telling P about the shit when you like to really listen to these motherfuckers, dog. Cause they saying it from a perspective of them fucking with that shit like that. You know, these niggas really on that bully shit, y'all, but they really don't know them same tactics and training that they talking about can help fight them bitches too.
I think the main thing is
you asking for nigga. Look, Chop, this white cracker motherfucker is asking niggas to learn karate and martial law, at least be a blue belt. Huh?
Jiu-jitsu.
You training niggas? You see what I'm saying? You see how shit backfire on motherfuckers? I'm looking at the future of that. Why he looking at right now? Well, how many we could destroy right now type shit, right?
You don't want us
your
with
fake
that type of
small cane looking ass.
They don't want us with that type of training. You forgot we used to kill
You feel me, Chop? Now you see what I'm saying, man? Like all kind of little shit they put their little
sharp sticks.
Yeah, they putting the extras. Oh, okay, you want niggas to be blue belts. Oh, okay, you want niggas to learn this. Oh, okay.
With that bitch. They not.
Because at the same time, we don't need no what they call that shit, Peter. No subconscious and conscious motherfucking bias, nigga.
Conscious and unconscious.
Everybody, we black, so called. Everybody go by us. You get it? Bias.
Yeah.
Everybody go by us, nigga. This shit crazy. Just let him cook, bro, for these last 2 minutes, bro. We gonna get me out the way, bro. Cause this nigga look like Kane and shit. He get into it. He like this conversation.
Just like Kane.
Hey, bro, what if that?
I got it, but
what if that?
So small Kane.
What if?
That's shame, nigga. Stupid ass.
And look, there's all kinds of cops that are doing the right thing all the time. There's cops that train jiu-jitsu. There's cops that are doing things right to the best of their ability. By the way, they're investing their own money, and their own time, so that they can be better police officers.
Yeah,
good on them. But should you have to make that sacrifice? And by the way, what if a guy's got a wife and kids, and he's got a mortgage to pay, and all of a sudden, it's $148 a month to train jiu-jitsu, or it's $165 a month to train jiu-jitsu. All of a sudden, it's like, I got to make a choice between getting my kid a new bicycle and training jiu-jitsu.
Nigga, take the training. Take the fucking training.
No, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice this month. And the next thing you know, they look up in 3 years and they're not training anymore.
Hold on, Pete.
Why not help the police so that they can help the community?
Make those people more confident and less angry. You know what I'm saying? Like you might be more fucking not scared if you got the jiu-jitsu training.
That was it, Pete. You good.
If you got the training, some type of combat training, not just jiu-jitsu, it's a good chance you're not going to be scared or most things a untrained person would do. 9 out of 10, your nerves ain't gonna really be on until you get a nigga that know jiu-jitsu too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or know some type of martial law too, and you like, oh, this nigga doing Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He, what I'm saying?
This nigga no Tiger style. The fuck?
I think we got a problem on our hands right about now. Now look, let's take that into account. What if a nigga knew?
Holy shit!
Straight up, you can do Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's what you about to do. I'm just saying.
I'm about to ask. So what do they do if a nigga know kung fu?
That fucking pepper spray and that motherfucking mace that
bitch better work.
That shit
ain't gonna.
All that training gonna go right out the fucking window. Nobody.
Yeah, bro. And they go punch on you, motherfucking
They
ass.
gonna punch on you and they
Yeah.
gonna
If you take that shit serious, bro, I done seen the damage that shit do.
That's what I'm saying.
Get out
So
your
if a
head.
nigga,
Oh,
if a nigga
shit.
knew kung fu and you up in there trying to do jujitsu against a motherfucker who knows full-fledged kung fucking fu, I
Nigga,
don't
Black
think
Dynamite real, nigga. Fuck
I
what you
don't think
talking
I
about.
don't think
Right,
a nigga
P, so
standing
what
They
you
ain't
do
gonna,
then?
they ain't gonna last,
So
P.
when
Black
your
Dynamite is a real
when your
nigga,
Tiger
man.
Claw
Trying to
ain't
tell you.
strong as that man, fucking
Right.
flying loaded. What the fuck you do? I'm just saying.
You gotta catch that bullet, homie. You gotta catch
You gotta,
Thank you.
yeah, you
All
gotta
the
pull that
multi-muscle
motherfucker out
ain't gonna
fast.
stop you from grabbing
gotta
that
catch
motherfucking gun. That's all I'm saying.
Big, because I noticed, remember, y'all, you right, child, because that's a decision thing right there.
Yeah. It's easier.
Because there's
Even if I
always
do
a
walk
talk,
along,
it's always a conversation,
what?
and then the dude snatches the gun. Even if you watch it in the movie,
Fucking right.
it's the conversation after the gun been pulled. Like people say, if you gonna pull that motherfucker, make sure you use it. Cause the nigga could talk you out of using that motherfucker,
You ain't
or
trying to use that motherfucker.
put that motherfucker. Oh, yeah, that's right too, child. Maybe you wasn't trying to use it, and you got over emotional and pulled that.
You can see what they want to see. If you trying to use that motherfucker, it's gonna get used.
Decisions.
It's gonna get used. Player pimping.
Oh yeah, y'all. Superfly. Oh.
Yeah, Chop, you could go ahead. That was it for rounding them. I thought they had a little more on that. They ain't, motherfucker wasn't really saying that, but I agree with him too. What you were saying with the mortgage and everything too. If they not actually showing good benefits to keep me there and shit too, like let that be a part of insurance plans and all that shit. However they want to run that shit when you with a good company, you know, they give perks when you're with a good company, especially if they making good money. But you know, you see what they do with their employees by how they treat them when it comes to the perks and shit like that. And I think the police force is one of the ones who don't get the perks for the money and the bust that they do when they do them. You know, a lot of this shit be worth, you know, millions and billions of fucking dollars. You know, and the comeback is not the same. If we gonna look at it from a base, you know, of police force period, then no, like, but it definitely got to be redone to me, fellas. Some of this shit. Just talking about that though, right quick. I ain't mean to jump off topic too much. How pepper spray works.
Let me see. This shit stupid. This the dumbest training I ever seen, bro. I don't know why they make them dudes go through this, but let's just see what pepper spray does first to see, you know.
Makes contact. A sharp burning sensation spreads across the eyes, making it nearly impossible to keep them open. As the irritation intensifies, the chemicals inside cause your eyelids to swell. Within seconds, it can lead to temporary blindness, making it difficult to see. And as you breathe, the chemicals can get into your throat, causing it to tighten. These symptoms can last up to an hour until the effects gradually wear off. When the pepper spray makes contact, a sharp...
All right, now before I show this video, what part of police training y'all think this helps with? I'm just saying.
Is you saying this is an actual, like, this is an actual video of police training about pepper spray? Wow.
I would say that this helps.
I mean, it got
help
good graphics, John.
understand.
I think the graphics are
It
pretty
show
good.
you-
The eyeballs.
I love this video because it show you exactly what happens When you
It just showed these
when you get
people a
pepper sprayed.
cartoon, man.
So
This shit
I'm
crazy.
trying to figure out, Pete, what you got, Pete? Why, if you were police chief, why do you want your officers trained to be able to get sprayed with this shit?
So I'm gonna say, if they get sprayed with the pepper spray, right? My sister-in-law had to go through this with her training when she was working for the folks, right? And they make it, you could either spray yourself or have them spray you. Now, the thing is, you gotta fight to hold your eyes open to make it to the opposite end of the course, right? While the pepper spray is in its effect, right? Like the longer it takes for you to get there is the longer that shit gonna fuck you.
I don't think the spiritual world is real. Check out.
So I think what they doing, it is here. This shit here. This shit here. You gotta make it. You gotta make it like they're gonna pepper spray you. Boom.
You guys find your instructors.
Hold them eyes open.
How you feeling, man?
That's your fucking problem. Y'all too busy doing fucking rituals and shit.
Dog, that gotta be the dumbest shit in the world. So you not teaching people.
That's your
how-
fucking problem, bro.
All right,
That's
so
all that shit look like.
It's
bro.
a lot of things.
It's a
wrong
fucking
here.
initiation shit.
I'm
See what I'm
trying to
saying, bro?
figure out- I'm
All
trying to
this
figure out
initiation shit.
Why y'all trying to teach people how to attack
The fuck,
somebody while their fucking eyes
Is on
they
fire.
can't see nothing? They don't know what they're attacking.
They gotta be able to
Bro,
defend
that cult
themselves.
behavior, bro. That shit, they're weird as fuck, child, bro. That shit ain't no different than a fucking fraternity or something. And you letting a nigga spit an egg in your fucking mouth and passing it down.
That shit dumb, son. This y'all.
It's
can't
a
tell me-
ritual, dog.
No, man.
People don't
ain't
understand
nobody
this
tryna-
shit,
and
dog.
Guess what? If you're a person and you got
Ain't teaching them nothing, chap. You right, dog. No, you absolutely right, bro. They
You
doing
got
this shit
freak,
when they
right?
supposed to be learning.
That's what I'm
the
saying. Like, what is y'all got pepper sprayed, right? Say you got pepper sprayed, right?
The fuck, dog?
After you get pepper sprayed, and you're a police officer, Pete. You're a police officer. You got pepper sprayed. What's the first thing you doing after you get pepper sprayed?
Gonna rinse my eyes out.
Where the person that pepper sprayed you at?
Don't know, cause I ain't see them after they pepper sprayed me.
God damn.
You gotta go find
You
them.
never see nothing after you done got pepper sprayed. I'm pretty sure of that, child.
You don't see
I'm
where they
pretty.
went,
I
none of that.
think that's the
Yeah.
whole
What's the training?
purpose
Hit
of pepper
anybody that's
spray
close to you?
is to
You don't know
blind your
what's
motherfucker.
going on? Like, is
You
that-
don't know if they went left, right, up, or down.
All you know
They could have
is
went right behind
your
you.
eyes burning. That's all you know. My eyes burning.
So just start swinging on anybody close to you.
Anybody that touch.
Dang. What if you're in the middle of the street and your ass get hit by a bus
You just one dead motherfucker.
with
Just a
pepper
dead
spray? Yeah.
Pepper spray in your eyes and in your throat. Because remember, they said it get in your eyes first, and as you breathe, it get in
Oh,
your throat.
Lord.
God damn it. So
You got a point, though. Damn.
You just
Yeah,
a dead
bro.
motherfucker.
This is
And then
blunt
what they
talk,
don't tell you,
bro.
then what they don't tell you about that fucking pepper spray is
I'm
if
thinking
you-
too hard about that one, child.
if
And
you
niggas say, why you get pepper
directly-
sprayed? You can't see.
I'm trying to tell you, y'all.
Even if you train me with the shit. Like, you can keep training me, but I'm going to keep being blind. Like,
you breathe that,
I'm never going to see better
no,
with
no,
you
your
praying
eyes
on
ain't-
me.
no, your eyes never get used to that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. Your eyes ain't gonna never get used to no motherfucker.
But that's what training. Look, but that's the whole. That's what I'm saying. See how they try to trick people, though, P. Like, that's what training is, right? That's the definition of training. Right?
So they say.
You're you're going from one thing and either developing the skill to go on to another thing. You never get trained for pepper spray.
Oh,
that bitch
shit.
gonna always
I know.
blind
Oh,
you.
shit, bro. Wait. I got one for y'all. Y'all remember the movie The Blind Swordsman?
That's just me. I just believe that. Yeah.
That's what they
I heard
going
it.
for. Think about it. They want you to be able to fight a motherfucker while blind. Like literally. You got
But
to
you
be,
might as well had the Wing Chun with the motherfucking blindfold on then.
Yeah, you might as
How
well.
you why pepper spray?
You gotta-
though? It
you
still
gotta-
go
you
back
gotta-
to what y'all saying.
you
Like
gotta
why
feel-
be even pepper? Why do it?
You gotta feel.
They got money.
You gotta
We
feel
live
the
in
wind
this
moving around you and
son.
shit.
These people got money for all type of shit, son. They got the
Thank
bread,
you,
son.
bro. Support,
You could buy
allegedly.
something that could keep you from getting pepper sprayed. You know what I'm saying? So you can see, you know, like
Rub Vaseline in your eyes and shit.
Now, don't get me wrong.
That's
Riot
another good
control,
point.
Vaseline,
Invest
that
in
shit-
equipment.
If we
Invest
talking
in
riot
equipment
control,
where you're
then
supposed
that's
to wear
different.
it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Riot control. Yeah,
Right.
you might have to deal with pepper spray. People might throw a pepper spray bomb or some type of shit like that while
Right.
you on riot control or something like that. But
Yeah.
not
That
no
shit ain't
regular-
happening to you like that.
Y'all
every
not
day.
practicing for riot control. Y'all practicing for one person standing
These
in
niggas
front of y'all
holding-
spraying y'all, and now y'all trying to
Hey.
attack. You getting sprayed, and now you got to
He
find
about to
a
get pepper sprayed. I never seen so many people had. Look at his black ass
Yeah,
happy to
nigga,
get
I'm
pepper
outta shit.
sprayed.
Get fucking pepper spray. Ain't that a
Yeah, you see Ronald? He too he happy as a motherfucker to get pepper sprayed.
If I'm on the scene, I'm flexing in the camera. Nigga, no, bitch, you about to get that fire in your eyes, boy. You know how they be
The
talking
dude
about,
in the
"Oh,
front,
I see the fire
the
in
dude
your
in the
eyes."
front don't look like he ready for that shit.
No.
No.
You
He
ain't
look
see the
nervous.
black at the end. Look at black at the end. Let me see if I can find him.
That shit.
Open your eyes, mind your instructors. Nothing, baby.
Look at black at the end. That's it.
How you feeling, man?
Right here.
What's ice cream?
Yeah, right there. See here, by the end? He
With
got
the
his
towel?
fucking towel with his head and everything. Man, ready to fucking go. He almost stand on the goddamn podium or whatever the fuck he trying to take.
Ooh,
the
they go
picture.
straight close that motherfucker.
He trying to get
Jeez.
out of that bitch.
Yeah, they go straight cross that motherfucker, yo.
Oh, that shit is delicious, bro. That's why, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. Hey, look, I
They
was
spit,
about
man.
to go
You saw how much shit came out that canister though, Peter. Come on, bro. They bit that bitch straight across the
bro. I actually was about to go
straight
work
across
for
the
sheriff's
side the
department
wall,
for a
bro.
while.
That
I
shit
thought
was
about
like
that
paint
shit.
coming out that motherfucker.
You heard me? I was about to go work for the sheriff department.
Man, you could have did it, bud.
Well, I
You
wasn't about
a
to do
tough
that
motherfucker.
Well, I wasn't about to do that
I'm
shit,
just,
bro.
man. I'm just saying, bro. It's he right about that, dude. Like I think that's just me, bro. I think that's just some ritual shit that they do for a part of the shit. Cause like I say the shit, you never gonna graduate from
The academy.
pepper
you
spray
don't do
eyes.
it. Yeah, you don't
No
graduate
pepper
if you
spray
don't do
eyes.
that.
I'm saying like you gonna get the medal for the pepper spray eyes. That's what it is. That's what we doing. We doing the pepper
That's
spray
all I'm
eyes.
about to say. Look,
The
they'll
medal.
tell your motherfucking
You
ass,
get the medal
you
of
don't graduate if
commendation.
you don't do that. Oh, you ain't do the pepper spray exam.
Well, I'm saying, look, so
that. I passed
that,
everything
listen to
else.
that's what I'm trying to tell you, P. Look, that's a requirement. Why? Because that's something that you need to do to graduate, right? But through Chop Point, it's like you're never going to see getting pepper sprayed at never ever. You would never, your eyes would never. You even agree with that. Your eyes will never get used to being pepper sprayed. So that's nothing you're graduating from at all. So I look at it more like a ritual. That's why I keep saying that.
Yeah, it is.
That's more of a ritual than they could call it what they want, but that's something you can't graduate from, my nigga. You're not gonna get better at pepper spraying your eyes. Like
Well, unless you figure out a way to counteract that shit, which I like. The only thing I
No,
can
unless
see-
you put some fucking goggles on and get some equipment, like Ty was saying. Yeah, but that, you know, it's not gonna happen, bro. That's what it's meant to do. It's called pepper spray. I don't know why people don't get that. Like, I'm not understanding. It's pepper spray.
I
You
worked at a
can't
hospital
see.
production factory. And I'm gonna tell
I
y'all,
could have went any other way. Chop told you that earlier. I would have went anyway.
That's what I'm thinking. Because now I know how to neutralize a police officer if they come running up
pepper
on
spray
me.
their fucking ass.
Just pepper spray their ass.
Hit them with that can of bear spray.
Bitches ain't gonna be able to see nothing.
Thank you. You gotta learn some dip moves and shit, man. So they won't hit your ass with that shit. That's what they not showing you. That what they should have been showing you. How fast you could dip away from motherfuckers pepper spray instead of just
Your mental health should
forcibly
be at
putting
a-
it in their
should be
motherfucking face.
at a certain level for you to be.
Let me spray your face. Don't learn how to dodge from it, chap. Let me spray directly in your eyes so you can feel what it feel like.
If you're mental in at a certain
freak-ass
spot, there's no way
rituals.
in the world that you should even be trying to be a police officer.
What I said earlier, Silent, they got police officers that done failed the psych eval more than once and still became police officers.
Yeah, he did mention that.
Antoinette
Yeah.
Frank was one of the prime examples of failing the psych eval and becoming a police officer. And see, what's crazy is they give you a psych eval before
Look around on the end, chop. That's why you said that, chop.
Oh, the
Dirty,
one with the
yeah.
towel? Yeah.
Chop be sending subliminals. That man on the end, hanging on like a little six finger.
So what? So
It's
when
the
you
little
put
bump.
these
Put a little nail on it. Why they got that man sitting on the end? He did the pepper spray too, Peter. Why this man got a bag in his hand and shitting on the end?
That's a towel.
I'm just asking, bro. Why he hanging on from
He
everybody
probably-
else, bro? He did the.
He probably was one of the commanding officers out there pepper spraying.
He was a command. He looked like he command anything, Peter.
He looked like he in charge.
Look
of
at
the
that
training.
man,
He looked like
bro.
he's too old to be out there trying to be a young veteran or a young rookie.
Man, that. Never mind. All right.
But
The man holding the towel. You talking about?
yeah.
Okay. You talking about radio? All right.
So
My bad. I saw something different.
if y'all,
He don't look like he run nothing. Him. Your
They
boy who holding the bald head nigga with his motherfucking hammer this week, trying to be trying to be the Iron Falcon and shit. He look like he run the whole shit. Him.
Wait, let me see.
You see the lady squatting down.
Yeah. That was the
Now
one
look,
that was.
look up.
That was the one that was.
Look above the black chick.
Yeah, that's the
Look
one.
above the black chick. This nigga, the bald head nigga, looking like looking like a G.I. Joe character and shit. Stupid.
That's the one that was rinsing his eyes out in the eye wash station after he got.
Do he look different from the nigga in the towel with the towel in his hand, dude? That's what I'm trying to get you to see too. Do he look different from that nigga with the towel in his hand?
Greatly different.
So who look like they running shit out of bald head and the nigga with the towel in his hand?
I would say Baldy. I would say Baldy.
For you to
I agree with you on that. He looked
for
like
you to even have that little silence right quick, it's hilarious. Oh man. My round did the spray too though, P. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. Why they had that man sitting down with the recruits, though?
I don't know.
This man went got a towel right quick. That what it was? Oh, I went got the towel right quick. He the only nigga go and get the towel right quick.
He was about to miss the photo op just because he wanted to go get that towel.
Hey, bro, we gotta start respecting our people, bro. We gotta stop doing that shit, man. He probably had to ask him to come in. Yeah, bro, come on, take the picture. Man, this man did all the training with everybody else. P did the training with everybody else. Why you gotta ask to come get in the picture, people? Yeah, man. I'm gonna leave him alone, bro. My bad, bro.
Oh, good.
My bad, Chuck.
You good?
I was just asking P. He ain't gonna never give me a straight answer.
So
But he
this
did
I was about
agree
to
with
say,
that one, though. Oh yeah.
they got like when you go do the application for the sheriff's department, you fill out the basic information, name, address, telephone number, are you friends with anybody that's currently incarcerated in OPP and all that stuff. There's I think it's like the third page on the exam where they ask you to follow the diagram, right? And it's going to be a square, circle, triangle. You have to put what comes next, and the options is either square, circle, triangle. Like it's going to be a repeating pattern. So you have to put what the repeating pattern is. So, bro, I'm sitting there looking at this test, and I looked at it, and I'm like, if the repeating pattern is square, circle, triangle, and my options is square, circle, triangle as to what comes next, the first thing I'm going to think is what came first, the square, circle, or the triangle. Well, if the square came first, that's going to be the last thing to finish out the pattern. Bro, I sat there.
You messy, bitch. I think I did call that man radio. I'm listening to you.
They call that man radio. He do look like radio.
I think I did.
Y'all just was about to say
I
that
did.
he do look like radio.
But no, you was saying you thinking he running shit. That kind of made me go there, P. My bad, y'all. I apologize. I said the man with the tower. He was like, yeah, the nigga with the tower running shit. Wait. You mean to tell me? My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. That shit crazy.
Well, so after about a couple of minutes of sitting there looking at the test, and I'm glancing across the rest of the page looking at the test, all of the answers were basically the same. So I you know what? Fuck this test. I got up and walked out. Dude said, man, you not gonna finish the test? Nah, dog. Nah. Saying that, nah. I walked out. And so the person that I was with, they finished the exam and they didn't get hired. I was like, well, what happened? Oh, I feel the report where he was asking you to follow the pattern. Well, what did you put? Because my first thing was, if it's square, circle, triangle, and you got to finish out the pattern, the first thing on there is the last thing to go in the pattern. So if the square was first, the square is last. That's how I looked at it. And apparently that shit was right. Because they went to putting the other shit on there, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. You got to put what come on there first. But, man, looking at that shit, bro, I couldn't fuck with that. I couldn't fuck with it. It's just something about that test. You doing all this to say you want to know if I'm psychologically fit to work in the law enforcement division where I'm surrounded by people who may potentially have mental issues and so on and so forth. That is for a psychiatrist to diagnose, not a piece of paper. Even though the paper is written and the test is, that portion of the test was created by people in the psychology field, that doesn't necessarily say that I'm psychologically fit or unfit based on these test results. Because people just be, okay, I'm gonna guess that this is the right answer. And that don't necessarily mean you're right or wrong. You just took a guess and it just so happens to either be right or wrong. But to sit with a psychiatrist and actually talk with a psychiatrist and go through the diagnosis process, that's what should tell you whether you are fit to proceed to be in law enforcement. And like you say, with this pepper spray shit, that's just a ritual. nothing more than a ritual. You know, a hazing of sorts. You know, I don't see it no other
Right,
way.
that's how I look. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, look, I don't want to put my shit on nobody. That's just how I look at it. P. Like certain things, just when he said that shit, it made me put it in perspective. But go ahead, bro.
But that's just, you know, that's essentially what it is, man. And I think one of the things that the biggest takeaway about this whole episode that we're talking about tonight is the fact that a lot of this shit is just purely psychological bullshit. Like, you know who's there to do the job versus who's there to start shit with somebody. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, you know who you got on your force. It's just that you need the bodies to fill the gap so that you can have a police force. But then when it comes to the ones that's out here causing trouble for your police force, you choose
P,
to
you
keep
got a
it
question
on
too.
your hand. You know, oh wait, I didn't see the question. But at the sheriff's department, not the police academy. I was going to be a deputy. And I honestly, I didn't even want to do that shit. I just was doing that shit because I thought it was going to be a little job where I could make me a little money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to fuck with that shit.
When this was
96, I believe. Yeah, 96. The year, let me see. Yeah, 96. 1996, the year before I got shot. And after getting shot, that shit changed my perspective on a lot of that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm not putting myself in danger like that where I gotta even be around motherfuckers with guns.
Man, what? I ain't know you felt like that, P. Cause you know I met you way after that, but that shit
bro.
crazy.
Bro, getting what they say, catching a hot one, that motherfucker change your perspective real quick. I don't know how brothers who get shot go right back out there and be doing the same dumbass shit that they was doing that led to them getting shot. I can't do it. And that was like me just so happen to be going to like a club party and shit went sideways and it led to a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Dub said we got a new sheriff in town. That dude play too much.
Well, they can't say I shot him.
Shoot him. You can't shoot yourself unless you try to buy. He said you the sheriff.
I ain't
He
no
said there's a new sheriff in town.
They can keep that shit. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I just don't like they be trying to manhandle a nigga in there, bro. Like a nigga already locked up. The fuck you trying to degrade a nigga for? Yeah. Some for the better and some for the worse, though, dog. Cause some niggas get shot and they be like, man, fuck that. I want my lick back. Versus thinking, fuck, I survived. Let me go chill the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't get it. Like that shit just. Yeah, everybody want revenge at some point, but dog, some shit ain't worth it. You got shot once, you might not survive the next time. And I know niggas that done live like that, you know. Got hit up, got a prosthetic leg all the way up to the hip, and go right back out there and start fucking around in a dope game thinking everything's sweet. Man, nigga, you got hit up playing around in the dope game. Why the fuck would you go your bitch ass back out there for that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, dude. This shit crazy, boy.
I'm talking about hungover. Got the motherfucking cane and everything.
Yeah.
I seen a couple of the motherfuckers come around there, people just you know, being out there around that time, dog. That's some of the shit I never take back. Like a lot of bullshit happened, but it was like certain shit like that. When them niggas was coming around that saying, yeah, bro, just coming back to the hood type shit, like how you probably would do, if you, what I'm saying, went around your areas or whatever, like anybody else, just going back. But you'll see the niggas that was really doing shit and shit. You'll see the motherfuckers then got shot up like that, and
Go right back to it.
Sweet. Like I don't really know. Like if they went back to it, I didn't even really go that far, to be honest with you. I was just noticing, what I'm saying, like how fucked up them dudes be, though. Like them dudes be, like, and they'll tell you that they, take when you hear their stories and shit. I'm saying, like, and you hear them niggas telling their stories about that shit, like, and what happened. It's like, that's when you really put shit. That's when you should put shit in perspective, because you get to see this nigga, like you see what I'm saying, Pete? He gotta walk with this cane and shit and everything, because his hips and everything fucked up because of how the bullets hit him or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Nigga still gotta had a bag on him and all kind of shit.
Bro.
And you be seeing them dudes all fucked up and seeing them and hearing them tell their stories, Like,
and the saddest thing is the ones that
I done heard that shit a lot too.
Like I said, the saddest thing be the ones that survive the most the real traumatic part,
like smiling and everything with like goals in his mouth and shit, and like, yeah, bro, that shit happened to me, but like like mad at nigga,
like,
but you could tell, but like he ain't fucked up or none of that like that. Like he still like to keep a haircut. He clean. He still make money some kind of way. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just got fucked up. Like nigga shot the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying?
But
and
my
now his
thing
body.
thing
Bro, them dudes be having some fucking story.
And went back to the same shit that got him fucked up. Like that be the part that be killing me. Like, nigga, you got bust up out there in that world. You survived. You came home, and the first thing you do after you get right, even though you fucked up, you got, like I said, nigga walk around that bitch with walking sticks.
Yeah, I heard you was saying that.
You like, come back. You come back to the same shit.
You got, yeah, bro. The niggas be out there, bro. That's how they be talking to, man. Nigga be out there, bro.
That's a heavy fucking soul, bro.
Nigga be out to it. They gotta do what they gotta do, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta do what I gotta do, dog. Nigga, you ain't got to do that shit again. Fuck, you ain't learned from the first time. That's how I'll be looking at it, like, but you ain't learned.
Say, Doug. Say, bro, I got it. Man, look.
Talking that, do what you gotta do.
Get on these streets.
It's about to lose your fucking life for real.
Like you got
fuck.
Trying to tell you, man.
But yeah, man. So
I get it,
folks. I gotta go ahead and wrap this up. Y'all got any other final comments for the night? Oh, Chop, did you did you happen to see any of the other news I had put up? Oh, dog. All right, I'm gonna ask you this. You heard about the situation with the lady getting into a fight with her baby, and the baby wound up dying?
No.
All right, I tell you what. I'm gonna pull that up for you right quick, just so you can see it, and you give me your take on it. Cause, bro, this is a fucked up. It's fucked up, dog. That's all I'm gonna say. It's real fucked up.
Man, baby dies after moms gets into a fight and drops it. She dropped the baby. How you swing on somebody with a baby in their hand? Look at this shit.
The baby.
A 3-month-old baby is dead after
so the baby was 3 months old.
a fight.
Prosecutors say Karen Harris got into some sort of a dispute with another woman on Friday. At one point, the baby falls out of Harris's arms and hits its head on the pavement. Harris waited until the next day to bring the child to the hospital, and the baby died shortly thereafter.
Police say that Karen Harrison was holding her baby when she was hit by another woman. The infant fell out of her arms. Officers say when Harrison took the baby to the hospital the next day, she said the child fell at home.
This is
right there. I'm in that one right there because we already know what he about to say.
Why the fuck she just say what happened? Like she was trying to save the girl, or she didn't want to say she was in a fight? That shit dumb.
All right, so that right there, See what I'm saying? Look how quick Chop said. Look, somebody tried to jump me and my baby fell out of my hand. That's all she had to do. Bring the baby.
There it is.
Bring the baby to the hospital. What you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that kind of really got with me. So not only and now Chop, I'm gonna ask you this. Should the mother go to jail?
Yeah, because she waited till the next day to bring her to the hospital.
You don't think she should have went to jail for engaging in fisticuffs, knowing she had her baby in her hand?
She was supposed to put her baby down, but
okay.
She wasn't supposed to. By you having the baby, you ain't supposed to try to engage. Now, if the girl hit you, then yeah, put your baby down, and then if you gotta, get jiggy, but. No.
So one of the biggest things that we were saying when we first watched it was she had ample time to go put that baby down if it was going to be an argument of any sort, right? She definitely had enough time to go put that baby down and come back, and if you're going to fight, right? So I said that the mother, as well as all other parties involved in that fight, should be brought up on charges for the death of that baby. Oh, wait. Dub saying, definitely changed my mindset. Don't even like ride and fly no more. A nice little up-to-date something with tinted windows does just fine. Inconspicuously is efficiency. That is a fact. From fists to cuffs. Yeah, Chop. The brother's an OG for real. Yeah, think about it, man. We definitely got to start thinking about stuff like that because there's no earthly fucking way, bro, that you should be even in the bruh. Think about it. Like Silence said, she had that baby cupped in her arm like a fucking football. So you had your baby. Why are you even arguing with a bitch when you know that argument, the way shit going out here in the world today, is gonna turn?
She don't even know how to do the calm conversation. Yeah, what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You know it's about to turn into a fight. So why even bother?
Ain't no compassion, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't there. Like you supposed to have that calm conversation so you could put your baby down and then get with business.
Right.
Cause all that, you know what I'm saying? All that extra hollering y'all probably were doing in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? It led to what y'all saw happen.
And so, y'all, like, I think one of the biggest takeaways we got to look at when it comes to these situations is, first and foremost, you got a baby anywhere around you and the fight about to go down, get the baby to safety. You know what I'm saying? As best you can. Why was that baby not in a car seat in the first place? Because it looked like they all just got out of car.
I'm going to tell y'all some real shit, son. Y'all know any baby I ever had, didn't really come outside till like after like 6 months. Like a full 6 months. Like inside. No, because I believe in that college shit or whatever. I don't be wanting them to be outside. So yeah, they might travel to
Doctor's appointments,
and stuff like that, but they're not going around no people. We're not doing none of that till later on, after. So for me, 3 months, I wouldn't have never even been holding my baby and all that like that. Had them outside and all that. I would have definitely had the baby in the car seat wrapped up type shit. But I don't know. Nah, I ain't with that. That's too early.
Responsible parent type shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's way too early. And that I heard
somebody say that's
the New Orleans thing for people.
You out there trying to.
Nah, I don't care. I didn't see them with the white babies. They'll have them out there fucking little bitty baby, the L choking the fucking baby up and everything. But you're gonna have them out there, shit, not me. Fuck that. They gonna get used to that shit later on in life.
Look what Dub said. That being said, I feel like as a male, we definitely scope out and read the scene way better than most women. Not trying to be sexist, just saying.
They ain't their job to look to peep the scene. That's our job. They naturally can't do that shit. They can't do fucking more than one thing at one time. Like, come on. If they cooking, they cooking. They gonna be cooking. Ain't no cooking, ain't cleaning.
For the ones in the back who don't want to be leg chopped, look, that's on them.
Do you think that's
you get it how you live?
We living in a time where it's 0 to 100.
You get it how you live. BG always told you that, man. And the nigga the heart of the street, you get it how you live. Because everything else is everything else is what? It's
uncivilized.
It's her being out there. You can't have them both, man. See what I'm saying?
That's some crazy work right there, though, man. But,
a man can't have it both. A man can't have it both.
Nah, not at all.
So how does it make sense for a woman to have it both? And what I mean by that is, how is it necessary for one thing to happen to them, but then it's something different when it happens to us?
Or right is right, wrong is wrong?
I don't know, because they say it's, what they call that shit? I keep thinking the bias, but bias stuck in my damn head so hard. Bias is right there. No, but it's when men do something, but when a woman do it, it's something different.
The inequality.
Oh, second hand or something. It's something simpler than that, but don't worry about it. But these questions and more, bro. I guess.
On the next episode.
Man.
So I definitely want to thank y'all for dropping in tonight, man. Good show. Dub, thank you for coming in, brother. Been a long time, man. You gotta come. You gotta come in more often, man. We do this every Friday. DD504.
For real, though.
Who else? Spizzle.
Your ass through, nigga.
K Spizzle. You gotta come back in here.
Rip the shit out.
Boy, Dub, you been on a roll tonight in the comments. Boy, I'm just not going back looking. Boy, you been commenting your ass.
Talking to Dub the whole time. Shit. That's a crib. Double
Yeah.
standard, nigga. That's the word I'm looking for, P.
Oh, double standard.
Double.
All right.
Yeah, nigga. Double standard. It's a double standard.
Boy, get out of here. You ain't no daggone Dragon Ball Z fan, boy.
Hey,
The-
man.
the
That
fandemonium.
double standard shit weird. It gets shaky.
Yeah, it is.
What y'all think, ladies? Put it in the comments. Does the double standard get shaky when it come to y'all and us? And who holds the bar for that? When it comes to relationships, sex, and all that shit. Where that nigga? Where that bitch? Where that nigga? Yeah, on that type of time. That double standard, P. That's what I was saying. But you know, just to go back, because I was trying to remember the shit. I could think of that shit for that. That double standard different for men.
I thought you were
and
talking
women.
about that gender equality. Like, you know, I could do it, you could do it, or you know, stuff like that. But I get what
No,
you're
when
saying,
they
that double standard.
when they do it, it look like this. You know, when we do it, look like this. We have our same shit too, but it's so easy to point one out than the other. You know, so it's like, wait, this a double standard too? Oh, okay, so.
Mhm. Yes, sir. So definitely, y'all
Appreciate
come back
you though,
next
dog,
week,
for
man.
real, dog.
Appreciate y'all all coming to the comments, man. Thank y'all.
DD504. else is in here?
DD504, K Spizzle, welcome.
Yeah,
You
K
know, glad you
Spizzle.
came through. And Dub, can't leave you out. Can't leave you out at all, man. And to all our listeners who's going to be checking us out on the rebroadcast, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share.
Man, that bell next to the damn finger
For the-
too now, y'all.
yeah,
Come
get
on,
the
fuck.
noti-
We stuck
don't
on
forget-
170. God dang it.
Don't forget to click that notification
fuck,
bell so y'all can all keep it, you know when we going
Man, hit
live.
the
and
fucking bell, man.
whatever.
Hey.
Hit that bell. Keep us, keep yourself in the loop. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody. And I greatly appreciate y'all for that. Drop them comments. Let us know what y'all thinking. Let us know what's going on in y'all neck of the woods. We can talk about it. And keep us posted, man. We'll keep you posted. You keep us posted. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. I'm your host for the week, P. Dot on the spot.
Size 17 goes.
Chop tracks in the building.
And we up out of y'all.
Peace. Appreciate y'all.